And we're live. Hello, everybody. I did not send this to Discord early this time, so I'm gonna do that. We want people to get in. Also, I gotta set some stuff up here still. Let's see. Copy the link. Nuketown. Here it is. At everyone. Let's do one of them. There we go. Get out of that. Get out of that. Oh, wait. Do I have, Alright, after this stream, I'll see about changing it back to ultra low latency. See if it fixes again. Did you see the Fortnite live event? No. I'm not a Fortnite guy. I heard something just before I went live on Twitter about it. Is it really good or really bad? And does it have anything to do with the election? Because I saw something about that. But I feels weird to be a whole ass live event. I feel like I would have heard something about that. Let's see. Let me get stuff set up here. So today in Black Ops 6, I had to stop myself for a minute. I almost said Black Ops 4. Black Ops 6 is still like there's so many goddamn numbers. I can't even count to 6. They added Nuketown 24/7. In case you wanted to see it, I opened up the the details here. It's got Nuketown in it. They also removed Kill Order from the mosh pit. A lot of people are super happy about that. I'm kind of indifferent. I kind of like when they mix things up with putting other modes in there, but you know, it's whatever. And you'll see here in a minute, it is pretty much 1-to-1 the original Nuketown, which is nice. Although with a couple of weird differences. Not design-wise, but just like visually. It's weird. I would point them out. However, unless things have changed, and I'm checking this right now. Unless things have changed, it is not in private matches. Now, I'm not sure if it's a bug. They have addressed it and said it'll be coming at a later date. Yeah, no, it's not here. But that sucks, because that means that I can't, Oh, you want to see Helljumper? Remember, for 17 months. Damn. Thank you so much for your support. 17 months. That's more months than I've been alive. That doesn't mean anything. I'm going to jump in. We can talk about Nuketown a little bit. To be honest, though, I might not play Nuketown this whole time. I probably won't, because so far I've played like 6 or 7 games of it, and none of them have been good. I don't know what it is. What's going on, lad? With the good old... Oh, dude, I gotta make a new Gary Aswalt emote, don't I? For the new model. Snoop Dogg, Ice Spice, and Eminem. That's really it. Oh, okay. They just star-studded it. What's going on, Jasmina? Oh, no. Is TDM or kill confirmed? I fucking hate both of those. I think what it is, and let me know, those of you who have played Nuketown so far in this game, let me know how it feels. Because it's weird. I feel like Nuketown is bigger than most of the maps in this game. I shouldn't say most. But it's bigger than Babylon. It's bigger than Subsonic. It's bigger than all the face-off maps. I mean, I think it's bigger than Subsonic. It's kind of a different shape. But yeah, like it plays worse. I don't know. I think it might be due to the spawn system. I'm also gonna... So I'm right here at the tail end of my prestige as well. I have not prestiged yet. I'm planning on doing it here in a minute. I just need to level up level 55. What the hell, man? And so I kind of want to just use... What gun did I pick? I want to pick this. That's what it was. GPR. And so I want to use some guns quick that I won't have access to in a little bit. I'm very close to getting the XM4 gold, and I believe that's a default unlock, so I'm saving that until Prestige, when my XP will actually mean something. Haven't played any MEP matches, any MP matches rather. Too busy with Space Marine 2. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I've heard that game is fantastic. There were just too many games that came out like a few weeks ago, and BO6 was kind of like the cap for me. It was like I just couldn't play everything. That wasn't gonna work. That wasn't gonna happen. Oh, I suck. Oh. I'm gonna be honest, BO6 Zombies is the first one I've enjoyed since IW. That's fair. I feel like it is the best since BO3. Which obviously was before IW. I think I can get behind that. I really liked Cold Wars. A lot of it, though, I mean, they've talked about it in interviews about wanting to make this zombie, like, or this zombie's iteration, like a perfect baby between, they wanted to make it as if BO3 and Cold War had a baby. And I think that they did that pretty well. Because in my opinion, the systems of Cold War were pretty dang good. They weren't perfect, obviously. But I think a lot of what they did properly evolved the Zombies sandbox. While, you know, not going so crazy like BO4, you know, with custom perks and shit like that. Good lord. And I think genuinely, what they did with this Zombies is they took what worked systems-wise, refined it. Still not the best. I'm still not a fan of like weapon rarities, for instance. But they refined what you know, the issues with the system. God, sorry. Speaking about issues with the system, this fucking recon thing is OP as fuck. I'm sorry. And then they combined it with kind of the maps and the vibe and the style and the aesthetic of BO3, which I love. Still some issues. I'm not a big fan of the Gobblegum. And honestly, I'm not a big fan of the augment system either. Just with how you unlock them. But, you know, nothing's ever going to be perfect. It's pretty solid Zombies this year. I gotta get into it more. I say that every year. Every year, exactly around this time, I do security where I'm locked in 12-hour shifts. Oof. Every time I come to these streams to keep me occupied. Hey, well, you know, that's where I'm here. What I'm here for. I had a friend of mine worked security. I mean, I don't know about 12-hour shifts. I don't know if that's standard or not, but I remember like him being like, "Yeah, it was the best job. I just kind of sat at a desk and watched YouTube all day. It was the boredom more than anything that got me." I was like, "Oh yeah, that makes sense." Hey, what's going on, Keegan? Welcome, welcome. So I completed the Liberty Falls Easter egg today, and I accidentally unlocked the calling card. We completed in under 30 minutes. Uh-oh, this is a bad guy. You ever play out of the corner of your eye while trying to read a long chat message and think it's a good guy and it's really a bad guy? That happens to me all the time. So, yeah, we're just gonna chill here. Yeah, all right, exactly what I thought. It's so hard in this game. I can't figure out if it's the spawn system or if it's the fact that like modern COD players just fucking don't have any kind of sense of like, all right, keep them in a spawn, and instead they just run in the back. And I'm probably, you know, subconsciously doing it as well. But I feel like I never know which side they're supposed to be spawning on. It's just a constant clusterfuck from all directions. Like, for instance, I'm in this house. I can almost guarantee you... Oh, no, we're still spawning behind. Uh-oh. Oh, no, we're fine. Man, it does feel good to be on Nuketown again, though. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's no shipment or anything. See, they're behind me. What the hell? Oh, so small differences between this one and the BO1. God damn it. Small differences between this map and the BO1 version. They, for some reason, changed the mailboxes. It is no longer Adler, or I'm sorry, it's no longer Mason and Woods. Now it's Brady, and I think like Avery or something like that on the other side. I'm not gonna be able to get there. Look at me pushing their spawn now. Oh, Archie and I already forgot the other one. Who are those people? Is that a reference that I don't get? Because it used to be Mason and Woods, and I think even in Cold War they might have changed it to be Adler. I can't remember now though. I don't know what who's Brady and Archie. Shit. Sorry, I got distracted though. I'm assuming you didn't complete in under 30 minutes though. So, you know what? I'd take it. Also, how the fuck did BO6's campaign get me more spooked and paranoid than the actual horror games? Dude, it's been out a week. Should I do a campaign stream talking about it? I've been trying to, like, avoid it. Just to, like, avoid spoilers. Look at how little XP I earned. 6,000 in Nuketown, man. Yes, please, campaign. Dude, it was so good. I've talked about it a lot. Damn beautiful nuke, dude, it is. It's great. I've been trying to stay away from spoilers to give everyone a chance to experience it because the campaign, I think, is the best campaign we've gotten in a long time. It's a long time. Now, like, you know, it's not winning any awards or anything, but there's some, like, really good sequences in there. You mentioned the mannequin room. I don't know. Should I just go into fucking spoilers about it? If anyone's here and hasn't played through the campaign and is planning to, let me know and I can try to avoid. But, man, such a good campaign. Who is it at the end? Who's that guy? Anyone know who that guy is? Give us a Lieutenant Gary Aswalt's take. I don't know what that video would look like. A Gary Aswalt guide to the campaign. I did record a campaign review video. I ended up scrapping it for the most part because I didn't like how it was turning out. And I might still do it. But I kind of pivoted to make that that accurate tour that went up the other day. Which, by the way, thanks so much for the support on that video. That's it was interesting to see. I asked in the comments of that video everyone's like most and least favorite map in this game. There is no consensus. It's strange. I feel like generally, you know, a game comes out and there's like a consensus of, okay, we love this map, we hate this map. You know, oh, Piccadilly sucks. Whereas, oh, Shoot House, incredible, best map ever made, right? But really, the only thing that it seemed like most, if not all, people could agree on in terms of maps was that they did not like Red Card. And I can get behind that. Red Card is not a very good map. Wow. Jesus Christ. I get sniped anyway. Dope. But you see what I mean there, though? They're in both buildings. We don't have an our side versus their side, like, flow anymore to this map. It's weird. Maybe it's always been like that, kind of. I don't know. But yeah, like, I've seen people be like, Vorkuta's amazing. Other people saying Vorkuta's dog shit. Some people love Subsonic. Some people hate Subsonic. I even saw some comments that were like, I love Subsonic and I love Vault, which is like one of the bigger and one of the smaller maps in this game. And I'm like, oh, okay. It's not just people like big or people like small. People hate big. like I kind of anticipated. Got some good variety in this. Dang it. Can't wait to see what the DLC season's like, though. We'll be getting it soon enough. Is this hard point right here? Oh, shit. Just kind of walked onto it. Didn't quite even notice that it moved yet. So you agree with me that it's perhaps the best campaign of the last 4 to 5 years? Careful to say yes. The Ink community will eat you alive. The Ink community? I don't know what that means. The hell is the Ink community? Or did I read that wrong? I think it's the best of the last 4 or 5 years. The only one that gives me pause is 2019. 2019, I still maintain is like just a fantastic, campaign, but for different reasons. So, like, this might border on spoilers territory, so be warned. But while I think 2019 was going for, like, a very, like, this is the harsh reality of war, a very serious tone, Black Ops 6 was not interested in really, like, telling, like, a story with a moral and a purpose, and, like, it was just interested in, like, making you feel badass. It was just interested in doing some cool shit. There's a cut line, or rather, there's a line in that cut video I was talking about that I still might post, so I might repeat myself if I end up posting this video. At some point in the last 10 years, and I think it might literally be 10 years, it might go back to, like, The Last of Us. Video games started to, like, realize, like, oh shit, we can tell really good stories. We can be a medium for, like movies and, like, TV shows, but they're not. They're video games. Like we have compelling characters and story, and like, every fucking game that comes out has to have, like, I shouldn't say has to, but Call of Duty in particular, I feel like, just started being like, okay, we're going to take ourselves seriously, for lack of a better term. Black Ops 6, I think, reversed all of that. Black Ops 6 knows that it's a video game and leans into what makes a video game, like, fun. And, like, doesn't ask you, like, it's small shit, like in the campaign here, when you sneak through a vent and you go to open it, it just magically pops off and moves. There's no animation of you grabbing it and pulling it over. It's not interested in immersing you, you know? When you jump into a tank, you just hit a button and you pop into a tank and all your teammates are there. There's a fast travel in one mission. Like, it's not asking you to take the world as seriously as something like 2019 does. Not to say that, like, one way's better than the other, but just, like, they're going for two completely different things, completely different vibes, and I think that they both succeed in what they're after. Like, BO6 feels like a video game, like a proper video game, where it gives you a bunch of sandbox elements, right? It introduced the backpack and homing knives and the whole map system and camera, you know. It builds out this big sandbox of things to use and things to do and puzzles to solve, and it actually uses it all throughout the entire game. It's not just like a little gimmick like you would see, like, in 2019, for instance. Really cool mission, clearing house. You're infilling with night vision, and it's this really, really cool mission. You do it once, and then that's it. And then I think, like, once, like, toward the end of the campaign, there's a quick little sequence. If that sequence were in BO6, you would do it 4 times in, like, the first level, and then you would find that they would find other reasons to bring that kind of gameplay back, because it's, like, a core part of their gameplay, right? BO6 is a very good video game, if that makes sense. The Ink Slasher community. That makes sense. MW3 is still better than Vanguard. Oh, wait. Oh, hold on. We got some rankings in chat. Hold on. I'll react to those in a minute. As soon as I figure out where they're going to be coming from. Are they going to spawn back here? Are they going to spawn back here? Did that guy come from spawn, or was he just chilling, playing fucking bocce ball? Nope, they're spawning here. Cool. Great. Oh, also they changed it from bocce ball to golf, because that's a thing that you did in the 90s, I guess. Was golf more of a thing in the 90s? And bocce was a thing in the 60s? I wasn't really around for either, so someone who's really old, let me know. Someone who lived through both decades. Whoopsie. Your first is 2019, then BO6, MW2, Cold War, MW3, Vanguard. Yeah, I would put Vanguard above MW3. MW3 is bottom tier. I would do BO6 2019, then maybe Cold War. Because Cold War was good. Cold War, I hated the ending. The ending was just not. It was just out of nowhere. You know what? Talking about spoilers for the campaign. A lot of people didn't like the ending. Or at least on my Twitter feed, a lot of people were like, "Yeah, campaign was great. The ending sucked, though." I couldn't disagree more. I loved the ending, and especially when comparing it to Cold War. A lot of people were like, "Oh yeah, this campaign is kind of a letdown ending wise, especially compared to Cold War." I think exact opposite. Cold War, it seemed like it came out of nowhere. I felt like with we'll go to this one. With BO6. Did I hit the fucking golf club? I hit the goddamn golf club. What the hell? Also, it's one hole. I mean, it's not a real town, I guess, but wait, are there multiple nukes? No, that one's empty. That's the clock. Oh, that's just another Nuketown over there. Wow, we're really world building here. Really building out the world. Oh, yeah, fun fact. There are several different Nuketowns seen outside the map. Warhead. Use a chopper gunner and look outside the map. Is it, I don't think this game... So this game definitely isn't in private matches. I've heard you also can't access any of these games in theater. I don't know how true that is. I haven't checked. See, like, they spawn behind us. Can you see Warhead from this Nuketown? If you popped into theater? If you were able to. You know, it doesn't seem like you can. God damn it, the second I pull that. I like the serious campaigns, like MW, like 2019 and World War II. But I also like the ridiculous, like Cold War and 6. What I don't like is when they attempt to mix the two. Yep, I think that's where we're at. Yeah, trying to mix the two. I would put Vanguard in that same boat as well. Vanguard was very much trying to be like a very serious tone, but like it was quippy. I've said that a bunch about fucking Vanguard. They're fucking making jokes like it's a Marvel movie the whole time. And it's like, that's great if you go for that, right? I don't think that BO6 ever really hit quippy territory. It was more like action movie cheese, if that makes sense. But like it works in BO6 because they aren't taking, you aren't. It isn't taking itself seriously. It knows it's a video game. It's just trying to do some cool shit, you know. Get a chopper gunner, yeah. Oh yeah, let me just do that quick. I think I'm about to prestige and lose a chopper gunner anyway. Yep, that's it. We've hit prestige, max level. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I will now prestige. Is it in barracks? Actually, I don't know. Oh yeah, right here, right? View rewards. No, wait. Progression. Prestige. Prestige details. Oh, that said 2 seconds? I thought that said 25 seconds I had to sit and wait. So now, hold on. I've heard that if you back out, yeah, it plays the chicken noise. You guys hear that? I love that. What do you get for actually first Prestige? Is this... Oh. Wow, I really wish that I could see it. Can I just say, I love the weapon blueprints in these Prestiges. They're like themed around the specific game. So this one is, I believe this is like a Thompson, right? I can barely see it, but it's based around a Thompson, which of course is huge in World at War. Second one, which is also World at War based, you got this nice STG looking thing. I wish it would tell you what weapon it actually is. Because obviously it's not really an STG, but then I think Prestige 4, yeah, Prestige 4 has this M16 looking thing. I believe this one's an XM4, right? Was it BO, or is it 6 or 7? No, it might be 8. 8 has this VMP looking guy. Like, look at that. It looks like it's straight out of the game that it's from. I love that. It's the Model L, the STG? Okay. And then, I don't know if there's another one, actually. That might be the last one. Because, like, what do you do for, yeah. And I really, really hope that, like, that's the level of blueprints that we're getting in like, the Battle Pass and shit. Because, like, this completely changes the model. It's great. I love it. Really love the MW2, I assume, campaign. People hate me, but Mexican border is my favorite map. Oh, Santa Seña. Santa Seña was really good, I think, for headquarters. Like, some maps are just designed for... Santa Seña was very much like a headquarters hardpoint thing. All right. We're going to Prestige. Prestige already, but this is a big deal for me. This is really cool. I love this. It really makes you feel badass. Again, this game just feels polished. Feels like they thought shit out. You know what I mean? Oh, I got a trophy. Return of the King. I assume just entered Prestige 1. Well, hell yeah. Oh, Prestige challenges. I forgot you get those too. Hell yeah. Wait. Oh, these are all Prestige. Okay. Yeah, Prestige 2. These are the 6. I will say there's not very many calling card challenges in this game. Like, it feels weird. Like it feels like there's only a handful. Do I have to fully reset? Yeah, it did fully reset my classes. I thought maybe, like, it would keep if anything was fully unlocked still. Wait. Can I not equip this because, I can't equip this because it's a gunfighter. Hold on. And I don't even have access to wildcards yet. Damn it. All right, I got to rebuild this then. I don't know what was on it. Ooh, you know what? Let's base it off of that. I'm going to give me a Merlin Mini? No. What's the other one? What's the good one? Why can I never find it on this? This one. Intro music slap for both OGMW2 and the new one. Oh, yeah, dude. Music has consistently been good, I think, in COD. For a long time. Yeah, give me that. Give me that. I'm just kind of randomly putting... Give me a suppressor. Oh, right. I don't have gunfighter anymore. I don't need that. Give me a stock, though. I definitely remember I had a stock on it. There we go. Santa Seña was the best ground war map in the game. I don't know what was the best ground war map in the game. I think that they had a decent amount of them. Back to Nuketown. And so I am pretty close to getting this gold. I need 8 more headshots. And hopefully that gets me a ton of XP and we can just, you know, chain all this shit. MW2 campaign was tight for the first hour, and the rest of it just made very limited sense. Why do they shoehorn cartels in? It just felt like they wanted to make a Sicario of the game. Yeah, it was a complete vibe shift from 2019 as well. That was a part that I didn't like, was because I really liked that universe that they set up, and like it really just didn't work in my opinion. I will say though, after MW3 came out, I look back on MW22 so much more fondly. Now that game is not that bad, but yeah, it still isn't great though. Something kind of hated people complaining about in the campaign is the lack of Raul Menendez, even though his voice actor died in December. That sucks. Yeah, I didn't even realize about that until I didn't even know that until the campaign came out that his voice actor passed. That sucks. That said, though, like I think if they wanted him there, they would have recasted him because, like, let's be honest, they've recasted every single person in the entire right. Unless Weaver is the same guy, I don't know. But Woods isn't the same. Mason has never been the same. Hudson has been a different voice actor in every single game that he appears. It's crazy. So, like, I don't think that's the reason. I think, realistically, they just wrote themselves into a corner with Menendez and Woods. Where, like, you know, they can't have Menendez, you know, show up because Woods doesn't see him until 2025, you know. Assuming that all of that is still canon. I know they haven't explicitly came out and said, like, this is canon, this isn't. They really only said that the past missions of BO2 are canon, but I think they're interested in keeping as much of the core timeline canon as possible. That would be my guess, at least. I think they should. That said, though, I want some more Mason in my life. I really want the good ending of BO2 to be true, and he's out there somewhere, but I don't know. This game is also the first one in a while to feel like it has that old school personalities. Recent games have felt very safe and corporate, but now stuff like the chicken. Yeah, it feels like it has heart. I think is a good way of putting it. It feels like they're not just checking a box. You know? Mason's out getting the milk. He'll be back soon. Yeah. Well, he stopped for some cigarettes on the way back. That's what's taking so long. He really likes menthols, and so he's got to cross the border to get those because they're illegal here, I guess. I don't know. Don't smoke, kids. Oh, shit. This game had the most sauce and most personality. Yeah, personality and as dumb as it is because sauce doesn't mean anything, it does have the most sauce. I don't know how else to describe it. You're absolutely right. It feels like they intentionally made this game. they weren't just like hitting a quota. They weren't just like, ah shit, well we need a new COD. So here we go. We're going to make MW3 or whatever, you know. This feels like someone actually wanted this game to exist. And, man, like, that extends. I was talking about it a little bit last stream when they had Infected the other day. Infected feels so thought out. If you rewind, so obviously every single game, they have to drip feed party modes in. I think it's written in law at this point. But most games, they introduce Infected in, like, Season 1 or 2. And there's, like, there's one loadout, and it's, like, I wouldn't say it's bad, but, like, it's very, very basic. Same thing always happens with One in the Chamber and Gun Game as well. Gun Game, I really hope that, like, they actually introduce a real weapon ladder or weapon ladders rather than just kind of like the weird random weapon that weapon wheel that we've had. But Infected this year, like, they actually did a lot of cool shit. Like, there's zombies running around on the map now, and there's power-ups, and the zombies themselves glow, and you can spawn in as, like, one of, like, 4 different classes, I think. Like, they didn't need to put that much effort into Infected, but they really did. Like, they actually looked at it and were like, all right, what would make this fun? And they added to it, you know? I hope that that's the caliber of, like, game modes that we're going to get. Because there's a lot of half-baked game modes that we've been getting in the past few years. Even fully original ones, right? Not even just remakes of, you know, bringing stuff back like Gun Game I mentioned. But, like, they introduced a couple of game modes in MW3 that it's like, all right, this sounds cool on the surface, but, like what was COD Warriors? You guys remember that? Like, it was not good. It sounded all right on paper, but it didn't have that sauce, you know? It didn't have that signature Call of Duty sauce. Oh, level 3. See how many I can get in one game. It's also, I'm not sure if this is actually how double XP works or if it's just how they're showing it to you. But at the end of the game, it tallies up all your XP, and then it stops, and then it goes, oh yeah, you got double XP, and it just doubles it. Does that mean that it's not applying the double XP until, like, after you leave the match? Or until after the match is done, rather? Like, am I potentially at level, like, 5 right now? Instead of 3? I guess this will be a good test now, probably. Oh, Lord. You can't help me. No one can. You can't help me. No one can. Got it. All right. All right. All right. All right. Do not let them take B back. I put too much into that to let it go into Weaver's goddamn hands. Oh my god, he has fucking blast shield. Oh, he's not actually on it right now. He's coming right at me. Hold on. Another blast shield. God damn. Or not blast shield. Why do I keep saying blast shield in this game? Flak jacket. Keep changing names on me. I didn't even look to the right. That was my fault. Wager matches we blast. Oh my god, yes, dude. I love wager matches. Honestly, that is something that I could see this game bring back. Like, I don't know what you would wager necessarily. Can't be COD points, probably because of the legal issues around it, but like, I don't know, prestige tokens or something? That'd be broken as fuck. There's no way. Ow! But I do think, like, it would be so cool. Like, seeing this game and seeing, like, the amount of thought that they put into things. So, one complaint that I see a lot is that this game doesn't have a lot of content. Right? It's really just 6v6 multiplayer and face-off. Or gunfight and face-off. Whereas people were disappointed that they were expecting some ground war. They were expecting some other modes. And, like, I get that, right? Like COD is all of those other modes at this point. And, like, if you love those modes, I mean, I love those modes. I am kind of missing it. But at the end of the day, what they did give us is refined. They really went for quality over quantity, in my opinion. So I think that, like, if they were to bring in wager matches or anything that they bring in right now, I'm just excited, hoping that kind of quality continues, you know? That, like, maybe we won't get fucking 70 new store bundles per season. Maybe we'll get 20, but all 20 of those are like, holy fuck, I need to own this. You know? I'm probably not going to buy anything unless it's really goddamn cool, but, you know. Oh, double rainbow, by the way. Wasn't it over here? Am I crazy? I might be fucking insane. I thought it was behind the other house. Ugh. That was a long shot. Fuck it, dude. I'll take. We don't even need long shots in this game. There's another heady. Did I get the headshots that I needed, by the way? I didn't even look. I don't know what the goal challenge is for this, actually. I think it's just, like, get kills without taking damage or something. Like, simple, right? I gotta put a different... I don't want a frag grenade on this. Wager XP. Ooh, XP would be good. You know what? Yeah, now that, Prestige, like, is a thing. The problem is, though, like... What if you're max level? Can you not go in to a wager match? Like, at that point, what's the point? I didn't even hit anyone. Actually, do you need long shots in this game? Well, not in the XM4. I don't think. I don't think we're going to win this, right? Unless we triple cap. I don't think the math is mathing. I don't think the arithmetic is going to make me tick. Can you please showcase the piss filter sight, please? It's yellow and thermal sight. I can take a look. What is the name of it? Is it a site or is it a... Is it a specific site, or is it a site plus a reticle combo? Because, I mean, I probably don't have the reticle unlocked, unless it's for this or, like, maybe 2 or 3 other reflex sites. I haven't used any scopes yet. Oh, damn. Yeah, okay. We're definitely not winning this now. I didn't even look at the score when I said that. Got distracted, but going back to Infected, I want them to add mutant powers like the leaps. Ooh! That'd be interesting, but I think that'd be OP. Like, I think the zombies would always win. I mean, like you said, like have a classic Infected and then a not. I am all for, also, making, like, different versions of these game modes, right? Having them all in, like, the same playlist, right? You hit Infected and it rolls them randomly. But, like, regular Infected. Kind of like, I don't remember if they did this for Gunfight. At some point, I thought that... No. I pitched this. I made a video talking about this, I think. That back in MW22 with Gunfight, they had, like, Armored Gunfight, Blueprint Gunfight, On-Site Procurement Gunfight, to just make one playlist and, like, it randomly gave them to you, you know? Thought that'd be really cool. I would love, like that would work really well, I think, in, like, Infected, you know? Okay, so I can confirm the double XP does apply in-game. It just tells you differently. Okay. All right, well, cool. Now I unlocked some shit. How close am I? Did I get my 8 headshots? No! I need one more. And then it's after sprinting. Oh, that's every kill ever. And without taking damage. Easy peasy. Like gun game and blueprint gun game. Yeah, exactly. Or like you can have different ladders within gun game, right? You can have one that's like standard. You start with pistols and you go up to shotguns, to SMGs, ARs, LMGs, you know, like BO1 style. And then maybe a different one where it's random, you know, and it's all over the place. Or one that it's backwards. You start with launchers or something and you work your way to pistols, or like maybe it's all LMGs, or, you know. Something like that I think would be really cool. Something to like make the modes themselves replayable, if that makes any sense. Like, oh shit, I've never gotten this combination. You know, I've never played backwards ladder gun game on Nuketown before. I've only ever played it on Vault and Payback, or, you know, or whatever. So the game is like completely unique there. All right, that's my headshot. And that's my headshot, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. That was probably shortly after sprinting. Let's see if I can get gold in this one game. It's just a TDM, right? I don't think that's actually going to happen, probably. Right? I need 30. 30 without taking damage? That might be a lot for even on Nuketown. I need to bring back fun zombies game modes, Grief and Turned. I'm down for that. I think with zombies, though, as long as, like... I'm torn, because, like, I really like the idea of like them, all those game modes, right? Of like the zombies, but it's on multiplayer maps. What was that called in Cold War? Containment or something like that. I think Containment was the face-off map one. That was dumb. Why do you have to shoot me? Okay, yeah, no, this TV turns on. Hold on. Yeah, no, the heads are still there. Sorry, I saw a TikTok earlier where someone shot the heads off of every mannequin. Onslaught, that's what it was. They shot the heads off every mannequin, you know, doing the Easter egg, and nothing happened, and all that he said happened was this TV turned on. I was like, that it's no way that's what happened. The TV comes on randomly. It has nothing to do with the heads. We do still have to figure out what the heads do. That's why it really sucks that it's not in private matches, because there's no way to do it in pubs like this. Like no one's just gonna let you do some target practice. Got head off for a second. All right, Len. Have fun with whatever that is, whatever you're doing. It's just a site, thermal and hollow mixed. Let me see if I possibly have it on ARs. Whoops. What the hell, guys? Thermal and hollow. Could it be this? I'm looking at some... Oh, yeah. Hold on. We got some hybrids. Let me try it. Fuck it. This ain't it. It's still pretty disgusting, though. Like previous years, less than 2 minutes to activate it. Well, what does it do? Have we as a community done it yet? Like what actually is it this year then? Yeah, I'm changing this site. I didn't even fire once. No, it's not good. This ain't it. All right. I didn't want to see. I didn't want to play. Not this one, but it is a thermal site. I probably don't have it then. It's black and white. That'd be cool. Right, because last year it was like retro, right? It was a or not. It's like a synth wave. Fuck that guy's RCXD. They did bring back the RCXD path, which I guess was also here last year, right? Fuck that beach ball. Not doing so hot right now. I'm just kind of... Oh, there we go. It's a very BO6 move, by the way, just jumping off the balcony. I guess I could have dove off the balcony. That would have made it better. Which is a 12v12 mode on Nuketown. You can play the entire town outside. Yeah. Man, I kind of feel like maybe that's what they should have done. So I definitely appreciate that they went back to the OG Nuketown for this one. You know, it's like we've had so many different versions of Nuketown that it's, you know, it's like what else do you do? But what would have been cool is if they had two versions, if they had this one that was available like in Face Off, but then they had an extended version. Like they had a Strike Nuketown and a not Strike Nuketown, one that went to those other buildings. I mean, you know, it's a whole... It's like it might not be a very good map, though, you know? extending it out like that. Whoopsie! That was dumb. Have you used the RCXD pathway yet? I did, yeah. I don't actually have RCs on, though. I think I got it out of a care package a few games ago. Woof! These guys are just sitting. Good lord, good lord. Do I not have a suppressor on this anymore? Did I ever have a suppressor? Maybe not since the Prestige. I don't know. What would they call it? Hydrogen Town? Yeah! Nuke City. I don't know, you could call it like Nuketown and then Test Site or something, you know? I don't know. Might be interesting. They, because I mean, I'm assuming that everyone here knows about, the Nuketown Island map. Fuck is it? Area 99? Coming to Warzone in, I was about to say in December. No, actually, I think it's in 2 weeks. I think it drops with Season 1. You'd think there'd be like a cutout from there, you know? I guess that's kind of what this is. Core did its small and big maps, Nuketown Strike and Nuketown. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you could just name it Strike. They didn't really go with that naming convention this time, but you know. All right, you know what? I said I wasn't going to do a ton of Nuketown, and honestly, though, I'm feeling it. I like it. Oh, we got new dailies, too. I didn't even realize. I got to earn 10,000 score. Lethal equipment kills. And one shot, one kills with sniper rifle or marksman rifle. Gross. I don't like those. Yeah. Let's snipe for a minute, maybe. Oh, no, but I'm in the middle of getting this gold. Hold on. I need to commit. What do I need? 19 more after sprinting. 22 more without. Can't wait for Omni moving on for Dansk, though. It's going to be fun. Yeah, we'll see how Warzone plays with Omni movement. I don't know. Now, I mean, I'm not going to play Warzone unless they bring in a game mode that isn't BR or BR based. I don't give a shit about Battle Royale at all anymore. So like, you know, it's all the same to me, but I hope that the Warzone fans have a good time with it, you know. That was turned on? Did he shoot me first? That's the second time that's happened. I spawned near that car that's on fire. One bullet in it fucking explodes. Whoops! Oh, dude. Back in BO1, that's what they wanted. That's what they wanted you to do with the dive. We finally come full circle. We flip spawns. Stop it. Just point over there. You don't have to run. We had the hard point. Whoa, shit. Oh, we're good. The car actually saved me? Freaky ass metal, yeah. Yeah, like someone who's not familiar with like gaming culture enough to know what getting turned on is has a real weird reaction to that, I'm sure. Alright, hold on. I need to get sprinting kills though. It wasn't WoW sprinting, right? Like, you don't have to have a gung-ho or something running? Imagine if a zombies map got turned into a multiplayer map instead of a multiplayer map turned into a zombies map, like Mob of the Dead, the main prison being turned into a multiplayer map. There actually was in World War II. There was Groston House, and in BO3, I believe there was a Der Eisendrache map in like the final DLC. I think it was Der Eisendrache. I might be mistaken. It might have been an original one with just like some of those elements, but it was very clearly like a zombies map. It was really cool. It is funny you say that, though, because Mob of the Dead was made into a Warzone map, specifically, with Rebirth Island.
Hostiles have captured the hard point.
Go! Where we going? What are we doing, y'all? Dying, that's what we're doing. That's literally what happened with Mob. Well, Mob didn't make its way to multiplayer, right? Or am I blanking? Hold on. Non-gamer be confused. There's just 5 dudes on me. I think they're eating my shots. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's been done to death. The whole gamer speak sounds like hanky-panky speak. You know what I mean? Nuketown. I've never seen this map yet. Yeah. Fully original. You know, the shame of it is, since it's not in private matches, I'm not going to be able to do a tour of it. Not yet, at least. But I honestly don't know how I could do a tour of it. Everyone knows about Nuketown. I've made 2 tours of it. I've toured the main one, and I've toured all of them. I made like a 14-minute accurate tour talking about every single Nuketown. Except for this one, evidently. What else do I possibly say? I still have got to put... I'm going to actually do it. Hold on. Can I put... Oh, I don't have anything yet. Level 9. All right. What am I now? 8? 6? I can't read that. I think it says 6. Eight, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0, 9. Damn it. Go back to BO1 and do a tour there. Well, that's the thing. I've already done that. I already have a tour of the original Nuketown, in addition to the big one that I made semi-recently. But actually, Donuts, because if you're in here, you might know more. Was Der Eisendrache made into a multiplayer map in BO3, or am I insane? That I don't know why that seems like something you might know, being like the zombies guy. I feel like it was like the final DLC. Oh, that's a real guy. The final DLC, they did some wacky shit. They made there was the one where you were on a picnic table. You were like a tiny soldier on a picnic table. There was the one you were in like a medieval castle, and I believe medieval castle actually. And I believe there was one that was like straight up something out of Der Eisendrache, similar to like Groston House in World War II, how they made that a multiplayer map.
You're falling behind, Crimson.
Hey, welcome back, lad. It was a multiplayer map for BO4. Oh, all right, I'm crazy then. Well, I'm not crazy. I'm just conflating things. BO3 and BO4 DLC maps, to me, just blend together, I guess. I didn't really play either super late into their life cycles. Or at least not multiplayer. BO3, I feel like after Garad, I was mostly zombies for like the rest of that year. It was BO4, the town below DE. Okay. See, so there we go. We got two instances of zombies to multiplayer. Can't believe that was BO4. I can't remember anything about BO4, but maybe I do. I just think it's all BO3. That's a living man. Or woman.
Hostiles have the hard point.
All over the place. Plus, you had the zombie museum, which was awesome. Wait, zombie museum?
Hard point is secure.
Is that something on the map, or is that a different map? What is the zombie museum? I don't think I know that one. Re-upload the BO1 guide. But just say you're playing BO6 on PS4.
Hard point locked down.
Yeah.
We're winning. Keep it that way.
Maybe. Would that be funny?
Hostiles have captured the hard point. Hard point is secure.
I'm trying to think of would it be funny to like take the old tour and do something with it? Maybe not like straight up re-upload it.
Have the hard point.
One of my thoughts was like maybe have Gary Aswalt quote unquote react to it or something, you know? We could have
Hard point identified. Hard point is secure.
maybe like it starts as the BO1 one, but like it morphs or something.
Hard point is active.
Remnant with all the zombie stuff like Transit Bus, NBD. Oh, I did not know that. Have it playing on the TV in the background.
Hard point locked down.
I open the tour and it's Gary Aswalt, right? It's modern day, current Gary Aswalt, right? And he's up here. He's chilling. Hi, welcome to the new Nuketown, yada yada. And then he just turns to the TV and stares at it, and the shot is just the shot stays like this, right? Gary Aswalt's just chilling, and then we just play the entire tour
Hard point is secure.
in the TV. It's a oneer. There's only it's only this one shot of Gary Aswalt staring at it, saying nothing. The entire tour plays, and then he turns and says like
Hostiles have captured the hard
what he said or something. Like maybe not that line, but something better. It would need a punchline at the end.
point active.
The problem is that would tank my retention. No one is gonna watch that for more than 30 seconds. They're just gonna skip to the end.
Got their long gun.
But boy, would it be funny. Oh, here we go. All right. Was that the sprinting one? Now I need 30 kills without taking damage. Dang it, I took damage. Members only video. Ooh. Maybe. I just don't want to get into a habit of making a bunch of members only videos that are just worse videos. I feel like I'm not giving you guys anything at that point. You know? It's Alright, see you, Professor Frog. Thanks for coming out.
Hard point identified.
Have fun with your leap. I'm assuming you meant sleep, but it makes sense because you're a frog. I'm going to assume you made the joke on purpose.
Point is active.
Reverse that. Start with the BO1 and show the new tour after Aswalt turns the TV off. That would be the worst of both worlds, I think, right? Because then I'd kill my retention because no one would stick through it,
Have some goddamn
and I'd be burying the lead of all the new stuff. It also doesn't solve the problem. Is I can't actually shoot because the game isn't, or the map isn't in private matches or in theater mode. I mean, the intro to the vid being BO1. Oh, okay. You know what? I kind of do like that, like starting and then like he snaps his fingers. The hell's just going on there?
hard point.
Oh, you know what? Does this still work?
Hard point located.
Let me see if it does work.
Hard point is
Did it ever work on this one? Hold on.
hard point active. Hostiles have captured the hard point.
Damn it.
Hostile scout pulse in your
Surely it does still work though, right? Like if they're gonna faithfully recreate the original Nuketown, and they would have to put the fireplace grenade spot in, right?
We missed our shot, and they made us pay.
I really wanted MW3 to have a bunch of Vanguard remakes. I want this game to have a bunch of BO4 remakes for the same reason. They had some good maps, but nobody played the game they were in. I have heard... So, I'm weird. I'm a different... compared at least to my, like, Twitter and YouTube and Reddit feeds, I'm the weirdest motherfucker alive when it comes to maps. I did not like BO4's maps. And I've seen a lot of people saying that BO3, BO4, and Cold War all had amazing maps, and that this game is the redheaded stepchild. Treyarch lost their way. They don't know how to make a good map anymore. The map design in BO4, I did not jive with at all. Everything felt very on rails. It felt like when I spawned in, I had to go this way, and that is it. There's no room for moving around. There's no room for like, oh, you know, I just learned about this new spot or power position, or, you know, oh, if I want to flank around, I got to go all the way around. Like, it felt like every map was built for the CDL. And like, that's great if you like the CDL. That's not me. I don't like that, man. I want to have fun. And I think the way that you have fun is by making maps that aren't all the same and have some cool, different things about them, you know? Which is a reason why I love so many of these maps, is like, Subsonic is such a like cool idea for a map. It's just a big hangar that you have that you spawn outside of, and everyone goes in. It's like a big King of the Hill, but the hangar doors open and close constantly. So like flow is kind of constantly changing. It's really interesting. Vault, kind of similar, except without the doors. You just have a big ass building with four. Is it four? Yeah, the four corner buildings, and then you kind of run throughout. Like, it's an interesting layout that like you wouldn't have seen in like older Treyarch games. Do a regular tour, but every once in a while use BO1 footage. We'll talk about BO6 specifics. I just slowly morph into BO1. I kind of like that. I like that bit. I do feel like, though, it would have to like go up to a point. Like, there would have to be a punchline to it all. I'm trying to think of what that punchline would be. I was playing with Dave the other day. We were playing Face Off on Warhead, which is this version of the map, except it's nuked. Or rather, this map, except it's nuked. And he was saying, like, oh, well, the obvious thing is to do a tour of Nuketown and then halfway through have the nuke go off and then just start doing a tour of Warhead instead. I like that idea still. But then that raises questions of, like, why would I not do tours of the other face-off maps? I don't know that it's that deep, though. I don't know. You know how they can change Nuketown, make the red building in the middle of the map accessible, since it's never been accessible. Ooh. I think they're very hesitant, though. Like, after this long, I don't think they want to change up the core layout, though. I feel like you do that, and, like, no one's going to like it. You know what I mean? It's one of those things that I think I forgot you could mount in this game. Honestly, I went to punch the window. It's one of those things that Nuketown is so sacred. And I feel like even if you change stuff in this game that isn't sacred, you get a lot of pushback. And very little, if any, praise. So, like, there's no reason to, you know? That said, though, again, I'm weird. I'm built different, apparently. According to my social media feeds, which are 100% totally real life. I would like it. I think it'd be cool. I really hope this game sticks to its era and doesn't add laser weapons and crazy stuff like Sledge like to do. Honestly, I think if any game could get away with laser weapons, it would be this game. Like, somehow, something about this vibe, this aesthetic, it fits. To me, I just want the art direction to remain solid. I want the weapon blueprints we were talking about earlier. The prestige weapon blueprints are really cool. I can't wait to get one someday. I think it's level 50, right? You get that Thompson looking thing. And I hope that like that similar vibe, that similar like style continues. And we don't just like get fucking anime guns. With season 1. I didn't play most of the DLC BO4 maps, but Seatown, Hacienda, whatever that hurricane map was, were great, and the Frozen sub was also pretty great. Yeah, Icebreaker, I think. I'm trying to think. I feel like I liked Icebreaker, and I liked Hacienda. I don't remember Seatown. I remember Seaside. I don't know if I'm right or you're right, but assuming that we're talking about the same map, I hate that. That is like the map specifically that I'm thinking of every time I think of like a map on rails that I don't like. I didn't like, it wasn't called Payback or Protocol or something like that. Both are maps in this game, so probably not, but I can't even fucking describe it. There's just a lot of maps in that game that Payload, that's what it was. I did not like Payload. And I didn't like, oh no, I can't remember this map's name either. I'm gonna after this I might just open up a list of BO4 maps. Oh my god, couldn't land a single one of those kills, huh? Couldn't do it. Wasn't allowed. Here we go for the redemption. Was that it? Was there another one? I think I'm going to assume that there were only 3. I couldn't remember how many there actually was. Okay, yeah, Seatown was under Seatown. I was like, that sounds familiar. So like I could have been wrong easily. Oh, I'm almost max level with this this gun too. I mean, I'm gonna get gold before max level though, right? Max level is I think 48 or something, 45. And gold, I think I just need a couple more kills without damage. Oh, actually, no, that's not true. That's not gold. That's the second special camo. And then I don't actually know what the gold is. Probably 3 kill streaks. I think that's usually what it is.
Eyes on enemy.
Hacienda, though, I feel like I remember liking Hacienda. But I don't know if I actually did or if I was just told Hacienda's a good map. Because, like, BO4 is a fucking fever dream. Honestly, most of the likable maps in BO4 are remakes. Yeah, it launched with 4 remakes, right? It was Summit, Firing Range, Jungle, Slums? Probably Nuketown came probably a week after, too. I will say, I liked the concept. Oh, that's a bird. I thought a grenade was coming at me. I like the concept of, like, Jungle Flooded or... what's the stormy one? I think it might be Seaside Storm or something. Then there was the one Arsenal Sandstorm that they had to remove because it was not good. People did not like it. Don't mind me just randomly firing at nothing. You know, just in case someone decided it was time to be there. They're gonna be over here. By the way, does anyone know why are UAVs showing up on the radar just in a random spot? Is that a bug or is that intentional, like trying to tell us something? Arsenal Sandstorm is ass. Yeah, I never played it, but I like the idea of like different time of days, different weather patterns, especially for like seasonal stuff. MWR was really great. With that stuff, they had you know, there's regular bog, and then there was beach bog for days of summer. And then for the St. Patty's Day, they turned downpour into, I don't remember the name of it, but it was all sunny and cheery. They wanted to Crash became Winter Crash. That was an old one from COD 4, the original. They actually did that. Forget if there was a fourth one. In my head, there was a fourth, but maybe not. I love when they do that shit like that. I was talking to the other day, not the other day, it was probably a month ago now. But with Shipment last year, I kind of wish they had done something with all of those different Shipment remakes. Because they were like, what, 10 in that game? It almost would have made sense to me for like each season to have its own Shipment. And it's like a seasonal change. You know, like Shipment 24/7 is in the preseason, and then after that, Shipment gets removed, and Shipmas comes in for Season 1, and that's the 24/7 playlist. And then after that is Cell Ship for Season 3, you know. Remove the old one and just, like, replace it as if it's just, like, this one map that's being refreshed constantly. Be cool if they did something similar like now with Nuketown. Because, I don't know, is Nuketown just gonna... I kind of hope that Nuketown 24/7 just disappears after this double XP is over. To make it like this special occasion thing. Like, I really don't want it to be a mainstay like Shipment always was. But it'd be really cool if like every time the Shipment 24/7 comes back in a new season, it's like a different version, you know? It's winter. Oh my god, I can't stand the Shipment remakes. Don't get me wrong, if you love Shipment, must be great. But I can't stand it. Dude, I'm right there with you. I like the idea of it, though. I like the idea of the different remakes. Just wish it wasn't fucking Shipment. Like, if they had remade constantly, like... I love the map Emergency. I think it came with Season 2 or 3. If they had remade Emergency constantly, or just, like, even any other original map. Any map that they felt confident enough in... to be like, hey, this is an actual good map. People like it. And it's something unique to our game. That's what I wish, you know. Like, maybe I don't want seasonal versions of Nuketown in this game. Maybe I want seasonal versions of, like, Subsonic or Vorkuta, you know. Vorkuta, Spring. And it's all dirt now instead of... Oh my god, I went off of the actual enemy because I thought that was a fucking... I thought that teammate was bad. Let's call this in, why not? Remember Fringe Nightfall from BO3 and Fringe Night... Firing Range Night from BO4. Both amazing maps. I actually don't remember Fringe Nightfall. Was that after... That and Redwood, right? Got one? I think that was after I stopped playing. But I really like the idea of it. Face-off in this game is very good. Gunfight is terrible, though. I haven't actually played Gunfight since release. It's clear which modes Treyarch designed small maps for. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like any of the face-off maps. Maybe Warhead. Warhead's okay. Gala gets like a passing D. But Stakeout and Pit, not good. And it sucks because people only want to play Stakeout. And I don't hate it. Hate it. Map doesn't flow. Doesn't flow. Why are you even playing if it's just a fucking meat grinder? Give me new content, not the same stuff I played for the last 14 years. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Generally, I just like the rethemed maps anyway. Not like new content if the gameplay is 1-to-1. For sure. I think MW3 went way too far. I'm talking like... something like built around it. Or like a seasonal, like literal seasonal, like, hey, for St. Patty's Day, here's a St. Patty's Day themed map. And it exists in the game for 2 months. And that's it. you know. And then it goes right back to you know, regular old vault or whatever. Did not have a second. I'm gonna back out of this game because I gotta see what my last challenge is. I actually don't know. Let's see. The recon perk doesn't help that for sure. Yeah. Yeah. The movement itself also doesn't, like, it feels like you're just constantly shooting at someone that you can't even see. Like you're just, you know. Which already happens a lot, but like in Face Off it's just constant. Double kills. Okay, I can do that. Ooh, that looks good with the bug smasher thing on there. Love it. For the design for gunfight, we get nuke house and gunfight. But I think we'll probably get the whole town. Wait, what? I'm sorry, lad. I don't know what you mean. Wait. We get nuke house and gunfight. I think we probably get the whole town. Is Nuketown in gunfight? I don't think it's not in Face Off, right? Oh, I went to quick play, didn't I? Oh, are you talking about like actual nuke house from fucking Declassified? Yeah. I'm saying they put just one house in the gunfight playlist. They'd probably add the full map. Oh, that's what you mean by neighborhood. Okay. Or by town. Whole town. I thought you meant like they would extend it for a gunfight. Like we were talking about earlier. Ow! Honestly, I don't think that they would add Nuketown into gunfight because they have Warhead there. And I feel like that... Again, I haven't played... I haven't played gunfight since actual release, so I straight up have not played that map in gunfight even. I need a double! So I don't know how it plays, but I would hope that that is better designed for it if it was designed for it. No, I need a double. Come back. Come back. And bring a friend this time, because the timer left. I should not be doing this. We're about to push. Dang it.
RCXD rolling out.
Watch them remake one. Wait, what is container? Want to be shipment? Range coming back as a surprise update drop. I love firing range. Honestly, man, what would be fucking phenomenal? I would love to see them go and like triple down now on the on like the Black Ops history stuff that like we're seeing in the Prestiges, and have it like apply to the seasons in some way. You know, like season 1 maybe has a like a dome from World at War remake, or like I'm sorry, I don't know very many maps. That might be the only map I remember from that game. But you know, it has like a World at War remake. Then season 2 has, you know, firing range or summit from BO1. Then season 3 brings back hijacked or what's a BO2 map that they haven't brought back but they desperately need to? Maybe Yemen. Yemen was pretty good. All right, we're just taking this then, I guess. Then season 4 would be like, shit. What's a good BO3 map? What would? Fringe would be good. Fringe would be a solid BO3 map because that can work without advanced movement easily. BO4 probably like Hacienda or something. I don't know. Probably end up being Seaside, knowing my luck. And then I don't know if you just like remake a Cold War map though for the last season. Like that feels a little bit weird. I guess not really. It's 4 years old. It could do a remake. I don't know what you'd take from Cold War though. Like what's a really good Cold War map? Crossroads? Crossroads Strike was pretty good. Armada. Honestly, the Pines. Ooh, they remake the Pines, but it's a 90s mall. I don't know if that would actually be that much different, but be cool. I've seen them announce 3 maps for Season 1 that are brand new. At the mid-season, they drop ones that aren't announced in promo art. That'd be cool. I mean, I'm always for them surprise dropping stuff. The thing is, though, I think the days of surprise anything with COD is over. Both with COD HQ, but also with like how they're marketing stuff. Like before this game released, we knew every single weapon, every single piece of equipment, every single map, and their overheads. I pushed way too hard here, by the way. And I think a big part of that is because data miners with COD HQ, you know, all that shit's gonna get leaked anyway, so they might as well like control how it's being shared. You know what I mean? But I think because of that, we're not gonna see any kind of surprise drops like that. Although I would love it. I would love if, like, yeah, like Season 1 comes, drops 3 new maps, and then on the mid-season, that's when the zombie map drops, and then, like, a remake. I think that'd be fantastic. Ooh, Berlin Wall from BO1. Missed opportunity in Cold War. Yeah, dude, that'd be great. Plus, I mean, you know, I was saying before, like, I like when maps are a little bit different. The whole No Man's Land thing. Solid. The thing is, though, with something like Berlin Wall, the map is too big. Like let's be real. It's too big for this audience and this movement, this engine. Like that happens, and everyone's gonna be like, "Wow, this sucks." Like it's like red card, you know? Yeah, that would be BO6's first large map. Yeah. This audience is 100% correct. Honestly, though, like I'm pretty happy with the variety in maps. I do wish that there was like one more bigger map because I feel like sniping, like you just can't do. I keep thinking that this is Ash from the Evil Dead collab still. Because like there really is no good sniping map. Like maybe Vault or Vorkuta, but. Like, there's no, I don't know. Everything's so tight, and because you're moving around so hard, like much, it's just a lot, you know? Wonder if they're gonna bring back any of the maps from Cold War. I don't know. I was just trying to think of like what is the most iconic Cold War map, and I really can't think of one. That's like iconic for being good. I think Pines is the one that jumps out in my head. I know that's DLC. I mean, they can remake DLC maps. I'm just trying to think of, like, core, though, as well. Maybe Checkmate? I really like Yamantau in the DLC season as well. Love to see that come back. It would kind of make sense here, I think. Always do the zoo and chop part of it off. Oh, yeah. That was weird. I don't know why they did it for just that map. It would be extra weird, though, with Berlin Wall to chop half of it off, because the whole point of it is that it's two... Like it's the two parts of Berlin and cut in half. And there's 3 breaks in the wall, and, like, I don't know how you cut it. Like, if you cut it and there's only 2 breaks in the wall, I don't know that works as like, a map, like, design standpoint. I might be wrong. But like I think it would be way more of like a It would be like a proper, like, hey, we're making this map again, rather than like we're a reskin or
Get a UAV in the air.
a proper remake that you know we're used to. Moscow satellite.
TACOM, get a UAV in the air.
I was thinking Moscow. I did forget about satellite.
Enemy UAV inbound.
I don't know.
Enemy RCX.
I think just by the fact that I haven't like thought of one yet that passes like my test of like what's iconic means that there isn't one, because like if it existed it would have passed, you know. Any map that you bring up probably won't pass my test. I do think satellite's good. Echelon and deprogram. Ooh, deprogram. I would like an updated kind of deprogram vibe for like based off of the final campaign level. When Wager Match's Berlin Wall was shortened. That's true, but it was made for... I mean, everything I think in Wager Matches back then was shortened. Or almost everything. Like, I think Firing Range was still full. But, like, you know, there was a shortened grid. Or cracked, I remember. Ooh, Radiation Kowloon. I would love Kowloon. Kowloon would be fucking awesome. Just the color palette alone. When I think of Kowloon, I don't even think of how it plays. I just think of like just the vibe of it. They had the zip lines. I don't remember it playing bad. I don't remember it particularly being good though. But I'd be down to see it back. All right, where are we at? Where are we at here? 6 more double kills. That's doable. We can do it. Similar to Vorkuta, I guess. They could bring back WMD from Black Ops 1. They brought back WMD so many times, right? It's in both BO3 and 4, isn't it? I don't think they bring it back again. Like, I think there's very few maps that you can remake that many times. Like Summit, Firing Range, obviously Nuketown. I don't think WMD is it. I think we've gotten enough. Asylum from World at War. I've heard Asylum's good. Like cards on the table. Or to like know what maps are good or not. The only one that I really remember being like solid, and then obviously they remade it in Vanguard, is Dome. But they did just remake that in Vanguard. I wouldn't want to see it again. Oh, and Temple too, right? They brought or not Temple, Castle.
Domination. We have our orders. See it through.
Whee!
Taking A.
I meant to dive there.
Alpha captured.
We make High Rise in BO6.
Claim the advantage. Now hold it.
Be interesting. First IW map in a Black Ops game. At least, I mean, I don't know. I mean, there were the rumors that some of the DLC season for this game has been borrowed from MW3's DLC season. We'll see how that, if that turns out to be true. I wonder if we'd be able to tell the difference. High Rise from BOD. Oh, you were setting me up for that one, lad. They're like, oh, I'm going to make him look like an idiot for not knowing this obscure fact. Yeah, you should have seen that coming. Damn. They should remake House, my favorite zombies map from DS. House. I think that's a zombies map. There's some, like, really lame sounding. Something like, it's like House or Road. Building. I want to see a map just called Building. I want a map so confident in itself that it doesn't even need to like sound cool. It knows what it is. Building. That's all. DS games are my only interesting thing about some of these chats. Well, look, you got your niche, you know? Yeah, it was Black Ops 4 and Cold War. Oh, that's what it was. Not BO3. Let's hope they bring back World at War maps. Don't do a BO3. Make them trash again.
Get a UAV on
Man.
I need eyes overhead.
I mean, I know I said it before, but like, man, if they just said like, hey, each season's getting a remake from each of these games, it'd be so great. I love it, cause man, I've been loving, you know. I know there's like, I know like every COD is kind of built on this like nostalgia. At least lately, you know, the last like few years. Somehow, for this game, it feels different. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because like it feels like it's actually adding to the overall experience. It doesn't feel cheap. Like when I look through the prestige rewards, I'm like, oh fuck yeah, dude, this gun looks great. Oh my god, that skin is of Mason wearing the bag, like when he gets shot, but he's also wearing Reznov's clothes. Like it's one of those like, oh, you know, if you know, you know, sort of things. Like I mentioned, all the blueprints are really cool. Like it just works for some reason for me. Like I can't put into words why it works. Love it though. High-rise, Crossfire, and Stronghold. Stronghold, I don't think is. Oh no, Stronghold is a BO3 map, right? Stronghold's BO3. Can't trick me there. Unless it's on both. It might be both. It might be two. Alright, what can I be doing here? I gotta get some double kills. But no one's capturing flags. So I gotta take... Oh, that's a friendly. I take matters in my own hands. We're pushing. We're pushing real hard. Didn't work. Dang it. You can see already how the mini-maps are designed. Some maps are brought over. Some maps have the same art style when opened in TAC view. Yeah, I saw that. Is that actually in-game that the TAC map is a different style? Because I definitely saw those back in back when they released those top downs. I remember talking about. Actually, I don't know if I talked about it in my video or not. But yes, some of those were definitely different. But it was clearly like one of the maps was clearly though not an MW3 map. Like I think it was Warhead. I think Warhead also had like a weird top down, an MW3 style top down, and clearly like that wasn't an MW3 map. So I don't know. If any of the like current maps I think were MW3 that they moved over, it'd be fucking Red Card. Red Card does not feel like it fits in this game at all. I think that's about it. I'm trying to think of any other maps that don't fit. Don't fit because they're too big. Not in my Call of Duty. All my Call of Duty maps have to be the size of the cul-de-sac that I grew up on. Here in Nuketown. Where the 3 maps share names with actual maps. Yeah, it's like they didn't like consult with anyone. How the campaign was, I'm surprised. Surprised there weren't any version of a map like Satellite and multiplayer. Have that huge map to cut apart, put inside MP. Maybe in the DLC season. There have been a couple of maps in Iraq, though. Right? You got Babylon, you got Subsonic. All tiny maps, though, now that I'm thinking about it. Compared to, of course, the massive map. One remake, 2 original maps, 2 gunfights, and a zombies map each season. think I could get behind that. I think I'd like one more original map. Oh! Oh, you know what? 2 gunfight. Because what is that? That's 12 original maps? Original 6v6 maps over the course of 6 seasons? I think that's low, to be honest. To me, though, like, honestly, I just hope that they're quality maps. Ricard should just be reworked and expanded into a real map. So the strange shoulder elbow thing they ended up with. Yeah, it's weird. It looks... I said it in that tour video that I put up the other day. It looks unintentional. It looks like they made the whole thing and then we're like, oh shit, hold on, we gotta put a map here. Like, the soccer field is very detailed, very nice. I want to play on it. I want to go there. The number of MW3 maps set in London, red card fits the British football setting. Oh, that's true. Seems like they re-arted it. That's a very good point. Yeah, but we can probably, like, rule out that a lot of, like, the maps taking place in West Virginia and Iraq are not MW3 maps. Just because, like, those are maps that are so heavily featured, or those are locations, rather, so heavily featured in the campaign. Victory! Oh, I want to go over there. Go over. There we go. Wow, I did dog shit, apparently. Stadium is what Red Card wanted to be. They wanted to make a new stadium. Stadium's a solid map, I think, to bring back, too. Underrated classic. IMO. Not gonna lie, that match was fire. It seems like you did really well. I didn't feel like I was doing bad though. I just looked at the scoreboard and I'm on the bottom. I also love how they recreated the same like framing and everything here. I even scored like 10 headshots with Frostline. Hell yeah. West Virginia wasn't in the campaign. It was Kansas, I think. I think it was Kentucky, actually. Which is like right next to West Virginia. If we're talking about like where the facility was, where emergence takes place, I think that's Kentucky. Because I remember when it popped up, being like in Kentucky, being like, what a weird place to put it. West Virginia is Liberty Falls. Oh yeah, that's true. 50 states is a lot to remember. Man, there's a lot. There's too many. Too many. We gotta get rid of some. Can we give Alaska back? No one lives up there, right? The cast of True Detective. Need 2 copies of World at War DS because there's a map that's literally 2 huts and a half-crashed plane on an island. It looks smaller than Shipment, but I need to experience it myself. Oh, what? And you can't launch a game by yourself? And I assume no one else is playing World at War on the fucking DS in the year of our Lord. Would not be shocked if they reused the whole football in a Warzone map. Probably until y'all said that it took place in Britain, I would have believed that was in Avalon. Right? Because what else is in Avalon? There's Skyline, Stakeout. Might be another one. There's a couple Avalon maps. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just jumping around like a dipshit. Red card is in Avalon. Oh, it is.
Losing Bravo.
Oh, I thought someone mentioned it being in the UK. Oh, Lowtown is also Avalon? Shit.
Losing B.
Thought to myself, why didn't they turn the casino into a map? But then it's actually just casino from BO4.
Bravo.
And there were a lot of cool missions in the campaign.
Lost B.
Casino heist, one of them. Fantastic.
You've fallen behind.
You're falling behind. I know, Woods. I know. Oh, in MW4 we can see ads for Verdansk, Sparks versus Avalon, whatever they are. That'd be funny. I mean, Verdansk is gonna have a stadium, right? When it comes back, it should be like the Avalon Avalanches. Avalon Avalanche.
Established above. Hostile UAV
He's playing next
established
weekend here against the Verdansk Vinnies. I don't know. You said Sparks? Is that canon, or you just make up Sparks? Just thought of something. Town from BO2 Zombies would be an interesting gunfight face-off map. Oh, maybe. Be a cool aesthetic. Everything on fire. Just laying down up there? What you doing? Who hurt you?
Enemy harp inbound.
Alright, yeah. So clearly this guy would have taken by now.
Spotted enemy swing mine.
Another double. I gotta be getting close to these doubles, right? Unless I have it already. I didn't even notice the gold pop. Ooh, that was a triple. I don't know that triple counts as like any more. I think it just counts as one though, right?
Scout pulse light.
Oh! Sliding around. Yes, Verdansk Sparks is the official team name. Interesting. Oops. We are spawn trapped like no one's business.
Enemy UAV inbound.
I know they're IW properties, but I really want to see the IW maps in Extinction as movies in Rewind. Oh, that'd be cool. I feel like there's been some speculation, right? Because in Zombies, the Terminus Easter egg implies that the Chaos Crew
Enemy C.
is like being morphed into this Dark Ether story. I know some people are like, does that mean IW Zombies? Does that mean the rest are coming in? Might be cool. As a non-zombies fan, or at least a non zombies lore head. From the outside looking in, it sounds kind of cool, but it might just be like the campaign's all combining, where it's like, oh, this is lame. Shangri-La spawn area could honestly be a cool gunfight map to see, even smaller than Shipment. Be cool. Kind of reminds me of Babylon then at that point. Oh, Babylon isn't a fucking gunfight map, isn't it? It's a regular. It's like that similar vibe though, right? You got like the center. Square with like an outer donut.
Sniper shooting.
Except it's much tighter. What other zombie maps would make a good gunfight map? Knocked. I don't know. Knocked would be dog shit, actually. No lanes. I like something in Varuk. Varuk would be cool. In the courtyard. Good lord.
Heads. Enemy long rifle is active.
I think most starting areas in zombie maps would be cool. Obviously, they all need a bit of work to make them work, but like Darius. Woof! Oh, let me do this.
Angels up.
Oh! No. I feel like the missile is way bigger than you think. Oh, there we go.
Latavius donated $5 through Super Chat. I love you. Say it back or else. And I'm not arguing with you about it either.
Thank you so much, Latavius, for the donation. Should I say it back? Love you too, Latavius. I have got to be getting close with these damn double kills, right? Surely. Don't call me Shirley. Damn it. Noct was remade in Caldera Warzone map, was it? Oh shit, it was, wasn't it? Noct gets remade so many times. No idea why they didn't just port it into Vanguard Zombies, even if it was a remake. That game needed everything it could get. Yeah, I think lack of resources probably, right? Ooh, 5 spawn area could be fun. Yeah, one thing that I appreciate about Face Off being not having kill streaks this year, first of all, means that it's a little bit less chaotic, which is always nice. But second, it means that now they can actually, like, they can put a roof on the entire map. Because they don't have to worry about care packages coming in and chopper gunners and shit. So, like, Pit has no roof. Or rather, has a roof. Has no... It's fully enclosed. Same thing with Gala, right? Oh, here we go. There's gold. Hell yeah. I think it's 2 gold I'm at right now. I think I got the AK in this now. So yeah, I could see like a Pentagon map. They face off. All enclosed. Another double kill just for good measure. All right, I mean, we're hitting 2 hours here on the stream. This is about usually when I start fading, and I feel like I'm starting to fade. We got ourselves this gold though. What level am I? 13? 13 on a fresh prestige? I think that's all right. That's all right. Probably about an hour. I think it still took me like 3 games to get up to prestige. I gotta say, the first few games on Nuketown was not pretty. It was not pretty. I feel like we're starting to fall back into it though. You know, we're feeling good. We may be back. Dude, there's so many fucking resupplies. Makes sense as a season 6 map to fit with the story. Fit with the story? Why? What do you mean by season 6 then? Chino Numa. I'm sorry. Do you mean? Are you still talking about Noct or 5 now? I might have gotten lost. Hey, that's me. I don't even know what I did to get a best play. Oh, I got a triple earlier. Is this what that is? Is this a triple? Man, I'm taking my sweet ass time. Oh, it's a 4. I didn't know that. Numa main building might work as face off. Maybe. Not to get into spoilers, but having a gunfight in the Pentagon to wrap up the loose ends at the end of the campaign would make sense. Oh yeah, no, I agree. And I also, one thing that Cold War did fantastic, in my opinion, was the post-launch story, and also how each map played into that story. You know, you got the Yamantau map at the same time that Stitch went to Yamantau, or his like forces went to Yamantau. You got the Pines, you got the Pines the same season that Stitch kidnapped Adler and then took him to the place for the season 2 map, which was Apocalypse, the one in Laos. You know, like it all flowed and fit. I'm really hoping we get that again. I'm not gonna be necessarily disappointed if we don't get a story, because like I don't think we really need one. But I would like to see what the hell is going on with the end of the campaign, like what the fuck that means. Guess we'll see. But now we got ourselves a gold. Yep, 2 out of 7. All right, what gun should I gold next? Oh, first of all, I've got to do one shot, one kill medals. Should I just jump on? Should I just get the Amos done? Should I just do the goddamn Amos? I mean, that's all I can do right now, right? I mean, unless I spend an unlock token. But I don't really want to do that. I will say, ooh, wait a minute, the KSV. I didn't realize the KSV was unlocked so early. Love this thing. Love this thing to death. Let's put a nice camo on. Oh, I kind of don't like any of those. Do any zombie camos? No. All right. We got 26 headshots. We'll just keep going with it, maybe. What kind of perks do I got? Do I got Ghost yet? Ghost is at 17. Almost there. That'll be my goal, maybe, for today. Get to 17. I'm 14 right now. I can get there. Oh, wait. Dispatcher. Let's do Dispatcher. Wait. Is it worth it? Hold on. What? Yeah, let's just do that. Let's do the Enforcer thing. Semtex. Ooh, the Spy Cam. I'm going to use the hell out of the Spy Cam. It's the worst. I don't know why it exists. Okay. Let's do a couple more of these. Look at actually Stitch never took Adler to Laos. Apocalypse was a decoy. Oh. Really? I don't remember a lot of the story, I'm gonna be honest. Imagine having a multiplayer inside a huge apothecan from Revelations. Oh, Jesus. That gets too crazy. I don't know. I don't want kill confirmed or TDM, man. I don't like them. Challenges for cold DM, Dark Matter. So instead of having a bunch of pop-ups all game for 33 weapons, you just get 33 camo slowly grind for. Hard point it is. What did I say I was going to use? Amos? No, KSV. KSV. The old AK-74U vibe, right? I'm home.
Capture the objective.
Semtex out! Is there no cooldown actually on those?
Have the hard point. Hard point locked down.
Knew it. Why does the spy cam exist? You could have done a flare or mark players for a spotting grenade. Spotting grenade would be interesting. Yeah, I don't know why it exists. Because, like, you have to be physically looking at them. Like, with your own eyes. It's not like a camera that you can throw down and mark from a distance or anything. It's very strange. Because, like, the maps aren't big enough to, like, be like, oh, hold on, I gotta get a good view. I need a spotter scope. I thought maybe, like, the spotter cam would work like a, like you could see through walls or something, you know? You could kind of, like, see, I don't know, something. That'd be probably OP at that point, but at least it'd give the equipment a reason to exist, a reason to use it.
Hostiles have captured the hard point.
B1 had the camera spike. I think the camera spike was better. It didn't mark anyone, but like at least
Hostiles
you could
now
put it down and like
established a
keep an
barrage.
eye on it. It's good for search, maybe.
Established overhead.
I feel like I used it once or twice in search. I was a big search dude in BO1. How we doing here, boys? Not good, not good, I see.
Secure.
Don't worry, I'm here. I saved us. Jesus.
Hard point located.
Bombs coming in. Uh-oh. YouTube is not receiving enough. Not dropping frames.
Hard point active. Hostiles have the hard point.
Stream may be dying. Is the stream dying?
Get a UAV on grid.
Where's the camera spike when the motion detector existed? Because you could place it on an entire lane, right? Saw that coming. The motion detector was just like in a, you know, an area of effect, but like the camera spike you could place right here, for instance, and see all the way down that lane. You can see if anyone's coming. That's for distance.
Hard point identified.
That said, though, I also kind of forgot that motion detector existed in that game.
Hard point is
I'm
active.
trying to think of like what I even used,
The hard point.
like equipment-wise. Like there's a lot of useless ones. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I use jammer a lot.
Above. Hostile UAV established overhead.
Oh, you know what? No, Claymores. Claymores was on that wheel, right? Claymores and C4.
You're dead.
This was, of course, before trophy systems. That was BO2. Oh no! Nova gas. Was Nova gas? No, Nova gas was a thing you threw, right? Or was it also a Nova gas trap? I don't remember that.
Enemy UAV.
So to see the war cry kind of sucking. I wanted a buff banner.
Hard point located.
Yeah, I've been using that a little bit, the war cry thing. To be honest, I don't even know what it's doing. Like it feels like I just kind of hit it, and then it says teammates rallied, and it's like, oh cool. What the fuck? What does that mean? Means to remake the smoke grenades to Willie Pete. I mean, they could do the skins, right?
Clean kill.
Equipment skins like we had in I think it was last year, right?
Semtex armed.
Hostiles have the hard point.
Last year, maybe it was MW22. Can't remember now.
Hostile UAV established overhead.
But yeah, I wanted to make a video. If I make it, it won't be for a while now, I think. But I wanted to make a video showcasing the kind of like weird field upgrades that they added. Because they really did take a look at field upgrades, at least.
Hard point identified.
Compared to, like, you know, the last few years, you know, of IW and Sledge.
UAV inbound.
Field upgrades have been just kind of like an afterthought, and they just like...
Hard point is active.
Like, who the fuck is using the recon drone? Or the smoke drone? Or, like, half of that shit?
You're being outplayed, Crimson One. Step it up.
This year, they really culled it down. And they added, two more, and then they added a third thing
Hostile UAV established
on the
overhead.
tactical. I can't remember. But there's Warcry they added. They added the live bait thing. And they added, the sleeper agent. All three completely, to my knowledge, completely new things in multiplayer. And I wanted to make a video like
They're in my sight.
using them all and being like, why would anyone do this? I probably still will. Of course, now, you know, I just prestige, so it won't be for a little bit unless I really grind through this one on the double XP.
Enemy UAV inbound.
Because I'm not wasting a prestige token on fucking Sleeper Agent. But I'm pretty sure Sleeper Agent is like level 50 or something. Gross! Let's come up here. I will say though, I feel like the prestige grind this year, not that we've had it for a while, but I do think it's gonna be a little bit easier on me this year than in past years. Whenever I would like go for it, because we have zombies. I don't have to like if I'm having a shit day on multiplayer, I can just like play some fucking Liberty Falls or whatever other maps come out later. There's plenty of challenges to do there. There's plenty of other shit to unlock in that game mode too, you know. There's kind of a more chill, laid-back vibe that I can do, you know. I don't have to just be fucking grinding Nuketown 24/7, 24/7. They're gonna spawn back here. I can sense it. I can feel it. I can feel it. I feel it in my bones. Okay. Oh, I got killed by soon-to-be dad. Congrats, man. Why did I feel like that was charging up? Or was that another Semtex coming at me that I was hearing? All right, well, we're in it for the long haul here. We're 88 to 221. God damn it. What the hell? I can see why that dude's face is all bandaged. Sleeper Agent is really cool for getting body shield or running an objective known as using vigilance. Yeah, I haven't used it yet in again the official release. I was killed by it once. Like I was killed by him actually like twice. Like I died, respawned in around the same spot. He got me again, and then finally I got him, and I was like, ah, you sneaky son of a bitch. It seems fun to use. The only other time that I knowingly at least ran into it was I killed the guy who had it completely accidentally. You've noticed all stream that sometimes I'll just like, after I get a kill, I'll move to the next body. And sometimes that other body is a teammate. And I'll just like start shooting. So reason why I can't play hardcore that much. And that's exactly what I did. And I just like shut that guy down immediately. What level am I now? 15? I wanted 17? It's probably 2 more games. Especially now I'm using a new gun. I should be getting weapon levels and other bonuses. Yeah, I should put a sight on. Do you get XP for reticle challenges? Not a very good game. Wow. Or match, maybe I should say. Wow! I'm second and I went so negative. Nuketown really does something to your fucking KD. Even in a game like this, where there's so many smaller maps, this one somehow is like the most KD unfriendly. I think I'm gonna play quick play for the rest of these. I'm starting to feel burnt out on Nuketown right now. Been going for about 2 hours. Cool weapon to add would be Scavenger from Call of the Dead. I know it's behaved like the explosive crossbow, but the aesthetic is so much cooler. Yeah, that'd be cool. I'm all for weird, wacky, and crazy weapons. I want the crossbow to come back. I want ballistic knife to come back. I want the nail gun to come back. Everything but the riot shield. Fuck the riot shield. I want the compound bow from last year. I want spears from last year. I want that shotgun that fires when you pull the trigger and release the trigger to come back next year. Or from last year, rather. No, not red card. Fuck this. Not doing red card. Not this time of night. Not happening. Not happening. Oh, you know what? Let me put that, shoot. Oh, wait. I probably don't have it yet, right? Hold on. Or is it an instant unlock? Yeah, this guy. Who's he on? Am I gonna have to just like go through everyone? Why does it not say ever? I also really appreciate that that it tells you the day that you entered Prestige. That's nice. So you can kind of track it. I think the worst equipment they added is a signal. We're right back on fucking red card. Are you shitting me? It kind of does nothing, and the point bonus gets you not worth it, at least for my using it. 10 matches while playing hardpoint. Yeah, I think I've used that once as well for a daily at some point.
Losing Bravo.
I didn't even really notice a difference. I kind of hit it and then just kept playing. Like normal. To my knowledge, I haven't been on the other side of it even. Dude, what is this game? They haven't even captured C? You seriously not going to chase me?
They're taking C.
No, you don't. No one gets C. I'm going to clear it. I'm going to clear it and just chill. Fuck. Never mind. I can't do it.
We're losing Charlie.
Got Dever loading in. Oh, no. You can't play red card. Wasn't it leaked that the Ray Gun Mark II could return? I don't remember that, but that sounds fucking awesome. I know it's been leaked that Primus might be back. But I don't think until next game. I haven't seen anything about the Mark II yet, though. Be cool. I think we need some new wonder weapons.
Requesting recon above.
Oh, I'm not even fucking looking at the screen.
Taking C.
The upgraded sight from BO1 on pistols. What's sight on pistols?
Get counter UAV in the
In
air.
terms of useless attachments, yeah, upgraded sight sucked.
All locations locked
I don't think I remember the upgraded sight in BO1. What sight was it?
They're taking C.
I know there was like, I mean, not a pistol, but the G11 had that weird as hell. That weird as hell sight. Or a scope. Didn't have any iron sights, just the scope.
We're losing Charlie.
Cost like 50 COD points.
We lost C.
I'm shocked we don't have a joke attachment in this game yet, like oil cans in 2019. I am kind of surprised that we haven't seen the oil cans come back here. I mean, I guess because it's an IW thing. Did I not call the elevator? Here we go.
Bravo is ours.
Here we go. It's one of them Japanese elevators. You got to hit everything twice. They ask you, are you sure? Oh, the boat! Oh, no, it's a lighthouse. Opposite of a boat. Well, not opposite of a boat. Opposite of a boat would be a submarine. Or a
We're losing Alpha.
rocket ship. This is the kind of content that you 2 hours in the stream. This is the kind of content that you guys have come to expect. I just want to be level 17 quick. I want to get my shit. What do I even want? Ghost, I think, right?
Securing C.
Not good. Not good.
Losing
Added white dots on the 1911 and the macro. Interesting. I don't remember this at all.
we lost B.
Oh yeah, 30 headshots down.
I'm
Locking
taking
down
this one.
Charlie. Taking Bravo underway.
Level 16. All right, we're one off.
UAV established overhead.
Man, I was chasing it for so fucking long. I was trying to just line up a nice quick heady. That ain't happening.
Securing B.
Query for my zombie arm melee with grip attachment. Was that BO3 that had the zombie arm? BO3 had some solid melee weapons. I'm hoping that we get a good selection of them here. I'm sure that we will because of the dedicated melee slot, but still hoping. I'm hopeful. Hopeful, but I'm hoping. Oh! Can't do it, man. Can't do it. Thankfully, we're about to win this game. What the hell is that guy's problem?
Eyes on.
Oh, my lady yelled eyes on. I didn't actually have eyes on. Did not see him. Not about to challenge that. Come on, come on.
Sending a
Do I
send
still
out.
need? Oh yes, I need 8. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna not do my dailies today. Cause it's that and then snipers. I'm not doing no snipers. I ain't afraid of no ghost, but I am afraid of a fucking sniper. Got him.
Locking down the area.
All locations secured. Hold your position.
Hell yeah, we got him. So now is the part of the game where we just sit here. And the second I read chat, there's nothing. RPG with a suppressor. Does that doesn't exist?
They're taking C.
That was never real. RPG with the suppressor can't hurt you.
Net call. Sleeper agent detected.
Oh, sleeper
Hear
agent
that?
detected.
They're about to break. Give them a nudge.
Weird.
Losing B.
We got ourselves a weirdo.
Bravo lost.
A weirdo on our team. That's not really on our team. Why they got B of all things?
We lost Charlie.
I didn't even make it. Whatever, we won.
Prepare for exfil.
Fuck it.
This one's ours.
That was awful. One more level here. Uno más. Oh my god, I completely forgot about the bit for this stream. Damn it, guys, I had a bit planned. I put literally 3 minutes worth of effort into thinking of a good bit for this stream, and I just didn't do it. I have a big bowl of Halloween candy because no one came to my door, and I was gonna eat a bunch of candy. That's it. That's the bit. Looks like now I'll have to eat a bunch of candy. Why would you do this to me? Let's see. Where we at? Level 24. 24. 30 of 100 still. Dang shame. We're getting there. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like a lot of the special camos. I just don't like the vibe. Mastery camos look incredible, though. Love them. But, like, it's just gross. They're all, like, too vibrant. For me, at least, you know. Oh, you know what? These are kind of cool. I like these. AEK. Goblin. All right. All right, we got some good ones. You two had some good shit. Ballista with a ballistic CPU and ballistic knife. Dude, it sounds like you're going ballistic. The Omni movement, we got some more crazy crossover characters like Tequila from Hard Boiled. I don't know who that is. Oh, I'll take some protocol.
Hard point. Secure the objective.
What's the consensus on this map? I really like it. But I don't see it in the conversation enough. And honestly, I don't even see it in rotation enough. Another headshot. We're 31, baby.
Secure. Nice. We're pulling ahead.
One wasn't a headshot, though. Ballistic knife making a return in the melee slot would be nice. Ooh! I don't think it would be... That's tough. Because the ballistic knife shoots, I think it'd be OP if everyone at all times could just have a ballistic knife. Like, why would anyone pick that versus a regular knife that can only stab, you know? Like, I think if the ballistic knife was coming back, it wouldn't be in the melee slot.
Launch a UAV. Hostiles have the hard point.
Right? Because, like, why would you put a baseball bat on when you can have a knife that... I moved to the next target before it even... Count on my chickens, you know what I mean? Count on my chickens before they were dead. God. China Lake coming back? Oh, God. You know what, man? I'm down. Again, different weapons. China Lake was different. I mentioned a real launcher in this game. It is different than the other launchers, thankfully. Hold on, guys. Candy break.
Hard point identified.
Uh-oh. Sound 7 out of 10. Oh, the base maps.
Hard point is secure.
Yeah, honestly, I'd probably put it around there as well. 7 or 8. I don't remember what I gave it. Uh-oh. I don't remember what letter grade I gave it in that Gary Aswalt video. But it's fairly, like, middle of the road. It's middle of the road, but it is good. Like, I'm always kind of like, hell yeah, when it comes up. I think most of that is because it doesn't come up that often, though. And I'm like, you know, I still want to learn this map a little bit more. Can't do that if I'm blind, though, can I? Can't do that if I'm dead now, can I?
Hard point located. Hostile UAV is
You'd be in the launcher slot. They could just add crossbows and not explosive tips.
hard point locked down.
I think they have been doing just like a special slot, right?
UAV inbound.
As your secondary. Imagine if Aftermath from BO2 gets remade. Oh no. Don't will that into existence. I did not like Aftermath at all. Man. Maybe it's a good thing I didn't go for the candy thing. Because, man, I started eating candy and I'm starting to just fucking fade. Not do good. Oh, it's down here. That guy just got hit with some bad Call of Duty timing, let me tell you. He was probably watching that elevator for so long.
Hard point identified.
Do I gotta go up to go down? How the hell do I get down?
Hostile counter UAV established above. Hard point is active. Hostiles
I almost never go down here. This reminds me of the inside of Crisis.
enemy UAV inbound.
Bill 1.
Enemy sniper shooting.
What the hell? What's he doing? Why is he such a bad shot? Didn't even hit me. Imagine if tanks came back, man. You're losing the plot.
Enemy CUAV inbound.
Zip up here. Really appreciate the zips. Glad they came back from Cold War. But they didn't overdo them, which is nice. They're just like certain maps. This and Lowtown. Probably another one or two, I can't remember. Excuse me? Excuse me? Man and his twin brother walk into a bar. That's why I nicknamed my gun. Damn it. Hey, what's going on, Godorokos? Welcome, welcome. We are wrapping up, I think, for the night. Just as a heads up. Dude, 35 months. One more to 3 years. Man. Thank you so much. As always, thank you so much. I think what it is, why I'm so surprised every time that number goes up, is I'm just surprised that another month has gone by. I feel like you just hit one of those, like, yesterday. Like 2 streams ago or something. Time is moving. I could have lined up a heady there. It's the first of every month. I guess that makes sense, but it's more so just that like an entire month has passed. Oh, I shouldn't have called that in. It's no it's kind of UAV time. Oh no. Is this another RC?
RCXD in my sights. RCXD rack.
There was an RCD. It's an RCXD chasing me. It exploded. Then another one was right in front of me. It exploded. Then another one in the same spot? Did he have 3? No one checked his pockets? I never canceled it when you went to the lull during Vanguard, so when you monetize again, it auto-started me. Okay. Well, hey, I appreciate you sticking with us even through all that, you know? That, them was the dark ages. An invasion ground war mode with tanks. I mean, I'm down for, I mean, I've said it a couple of times. I really think that, I think that they brought back ground war / invasion as part of Warzone. That would be the best of both worlds. Have Raven take care of it, right? Whoever is fucking on Warzone at this point. Give Warzone a place to play the game that isn't just BR. A place to play with respawns. A place for them to level up their fucking guns, realistically. That isn't, you know, shipment. And I mean, all those maps were cutouts of Warzone maps anyway. There's a lot of the same Warzone elements in it, besides armor and parachutes, if I remember correctly. Actually, no, I think parachutes were, or not parachutes, mid-air respawns. Like that was really the only difference on like a core gameplay level between something like Plunder and Ground War. Well, I think it fits way better there. And then that means that like they can focus on it and it can continue to kind of build on you know, over there. And we don't have to worry about having to like just make it again year after year after year, and then one year we fucking forget about it because like it's a lot to put into one game, you know, or into every game. And that also gives Warzone like another thing that they can get every season, you know, adding new maps in. Revenge. Uh-oh. I don't know what I was doing there. I love Ground War, but it's a shame. Didn't get the love that it deserves. I'm right there with you. I mean, it was just forgotten about in MW3. I really liked, in my opinion, peak Ground War is still MW22. You know, we give MW22 a lot of shit, but they had a lot of stuff going on. They had, you know, obviously regular 6v6. They had gunfight. They had Ground War. They had Spec Ops. They had raids. They had DMZ. They had so many different, like, avenues that, like, we just don't have anymore. I haven't actually been able to hear your thoughts on the gameplay and other things like that, like the pay-for-premium audio. I haven't looked too much into the pay-for-premium audio thing. Has that been, like, released, or are they still just, like, talking about that? Because to be honest, like, I haven't even... I heard about it, I think, as the game was being released, like a week ago. But I haven't heard anything about it since, and to be honest, it has completely slipped my mind. You just say 22 is the best Ground War? Yes, I did. And I stand by that. Even 22, I felt like Ground War needed slightly more love. It definitely needed more love. What I liked about 22 was that it consistently got new maps. I liked most of the new maps. Not really a big fan of the Afghan one, but and it got new modes. You know, 12v12 search, big CTF. Although big CTF was kind of bad. I think there was another one as well. They're really like building it out. The problem is it was all LTM based, and I fucking hate that. But like there was definitely some cool shit in there. Something about skill-based damage on guns or something. That might have been a joke. People have been talking about that shit forever. That's not real. Well, I think Vanguard 22 and 23 were the best 3 years back-to-back in terms of map quality. Hard disagree. I mean, the golden age, right? MW2, BO1, MW3. I don't know. I'd have to give it more thought, I think. That said, though, I do think I really like a lot of Vanguard's maps. And I even don't like a lot of MW23's maps. I'm trying to think of 22. Probably 50-50 on them. Red card isn't created by Treyarch level designer. No way they'll let that slide. I don't know. They're never going to confirm it. All we can say is, like, we think. Pummel their nuke on a 21 kill streak? No! Dude, no, slide cancel.
The objective. Securing C.
Well, nuke is 30 in MW22, right? So it makes you feel any better. You're still 9 off. It wasn't as close.
We're winning. Keep it that way.
Maybe.
Losing Bravo.
Adam is in, Adam Hogat. Yeah, I didn't know who that was. They called him out. Or they credited him specifically in, that COD blog. Talking about Nuketown. I was like, oh, hell yeah, dude. I'm all for, like, devs getting, like, proper credit.
They've taken the lead.
For stuff. I don't know if they've done that before. That was at least the first time that I had seen it. Seen them been like, this guy made this map. Oh, what am I doing? I'm at 17. All right, this is going to be my last game. I wanted to get to level 17, and then that was that. I don't remember what I wanted. I didn't even put it on, whatever it was. Probably Ghost. Actually, let me check. Yep. And then I'll do Engineer. I thought I had Bankroll. Am I crazy? What did I... Oh, no, I had... Dispatcher. Yeah, we'll do it double time. Fuck it. Colorful perks here. Embassy, La Casa, Punta Mar, Farm 18, DRC, Hotel. I could go on. I didn't really like Punta Mar. Other than that, you know, Embassy was pretty middle of the road. Other than that, though, there what you listed, which was La Casa, Farm 18, Hotel, DRC. I think those are all solid maps. All maps that I would like to see remade. Not necessarily that I'm begging for them, but like if I see that they were remade in a COD, you know, 3-4 years from now, I'd be like, oh, okay, cool. Like they had some solid ones. Not a fan of Farm 18, no. I liked it.
Controlling Bravo.
What else? Oh, Mercado. Mercado was pretty good.
Securing B.
Farm 18 was a really good gunfight map. Not for core. Was gunfight?
Taking
Was Farm 18 in gunfight? Am I crazy? You saying it should have been?
Bravo zone secure.
Oh, I didn't like LSE though. Not to sound like a fun-hating old man who wants to live in the past, but can we just go back to the 3-perk system? Past 3 games have had different perk. You know, I do agree with you. I think they should pick one and just fucking stick with it. That said, though, I like what they have here. I like, you know, I mean, this is 3-perk system. There's just like a little added bit to it. I'm especially curious to see if we're gonna see more of those specialties as the seasons go. Like the way that they worded it in that like initial reveal of these like 3 specialties was that like we might see more. I don't know how you make more exactly. Like how you release, do you release like 8 perks at once? Like that seems weird. I'm curious though. I agree on them fumbling the map design like Metro, Masquerade. Wait. Yeah, they... at some point, Treyarch... And maybe it was always this way. I feel like at some point, Treyarch just became... Like I said before, like CDL focused. Every map, especially in BO4, every single fucking map had to be exactly the goddamn same. Built for competitive. Everything's on rails. No having fun.
Securing zone A.
No unique elements, really. And then that kind of moved into Cold War. A little bit less so, but still. Most maps in Cold War function the same.
Losing B.
Here, though, there's a lot of variety. I like that.
Taking the lead. Stay on task. Losing Bravo.
We also need the old Pick 10 system. Dude,
Bravo lost.
they've got to bring back the old Pick 10 system. Find out a way for it to make sense with Gunsmith. I think it'd be great. No wonder BO6's maps were hated. They're varied. Yeah.
Hostile RCXD in your AO.
It's one of those things where it's like because there's so much variety. Yeah, I was saying like super earlier on the stream. On my video that I posted the other day, I asked everyone's favorite and least favorite maps. There was no consensus. Besides, people didn't really like Red Card. But there was some people who said they loved Vault. Some people hated Vault. Some people loved Subsonic. Some people hated Subsonic.
Bravo underway.
Everywhere. Vorkuta, amazing. Vorkuta, dog shit. Payback, everything. I think the reason is because they're so varied. And because some of these maps like do take like a few games to learn and to be like, oh, okay, that's where you go. And when you're getting them all at once like this, you know, and they're kind of showing up randomly in rotation. There's times, you know, I've probably played Vault less than 10 times in my, I don't know, 20 hours of gameplay. What is happening? Never liked Pick 10. I know nobody asked. What didn't you like about Pick 10? I'm curious. It's probably unpopular, but I'll take just about any base game Vanguard map over any MW22 map. I don't know. Sub pens. You know, sub pens. I'd take sub pens over, or rather, I'd take La Casa over sub pens. Pop that.
Hold the enemy back.
They're gonna be like in a few years, BO6 maps are. It's weird though. Again, going back to that video, I feel like it's a weird echo chamber that creators have right now. Where like creators hate these maps, and they keep saying that they hate these maps. Competitive people hate these maps. But like, when I just asked normal people, normal people playing the game, a lot of them were like, yeah, these maps are pretty good. I like them. Yeah, I love Vorkuta. I feel like there's a weird disconnect because they're so varied and because they aren't like the same sterilized thing. Like it reminds me so much of like the CDL. I don't know if the CDL has like come out and said what's been banned and what hasn't yet, but every fucking year COD introduces so much cool shit. And then the CDL is like, hey, for our league, you can use 2 SMGs, 1 AR, a stun grenade, and we're going to play on 3 maps. You happy? You good? All right, let's play. And it's the most boring shit. It's just like, who wants to play like this? Who wants to watch this? It's just not for me. I feel that same way of like you know, with these maps when they're just not when they're not built for the CDL. There's you know those same you know sorts of players are just like, no, this is bad. I don't like this. That's all. I don't know. I'm missing a lot in chat. I very much apologize. After this, this is gonna be my last game. I'll take a minute and read through chat before getting off, though. I usually do. Take 10 minutes or so. Here's a scout pulse for everybody named me. What the hell? My only real issue with sub pens is the corner of the map is way overused. I didn't like how that corner of the map. Oh wait, we might be thinking of the same thing. That like that office that overlooked everything. With like there was a vent or something, right, to get in there. Maybe not a vent, but like a crouch hole in the wall. That play, yeah, that was a huge choke point. All right, let's see. What have I missed? Scrolling up a little bit. Like Gold was a great layout. My vision ruined it. I agree. They had the lighting set in the Ground War version. They could have just fucking. I'm no game dev. Can't copy paste that lighting setup. Maybe they did and somehow it played like shit. I don't know. Again, not game dev. Remember to back out of this. Level 18. It's not bad. think it's actually a good thing. Oh no. I don't know what we were talking about. I've lost the plot. Still prefer them over IW because IW tries to reinvent the wheel, ends up making a cube. Yeah. I think IW just has like a different view on the franchise that Treyarch and Sledgehammer do. Like in my head, elections happening, so my brain is like very politically focused. So in my head, we have like a left and right. We have Infinity Ward, and we have Treyarch. Infinity Ward likes realism, likes taking itself seriously, very tactical, methodical, whatever. Treyarch just wants you to feel like a badass, competitive, fucking fun first. And then you have kind of Sledgehammer, kind of like right of center, like over here. And so like this whole chunk of the spectrum makes great stuff. I think Raven is also somewhere in there. You know, they're doing campaign and Warzone. They're all bunched up over here, and Infinity Ward is way the hell over here, and it's like that doesn't fit. Doesn't fit with the rest of it. Let's see. Lisa did the varied 3 lanes map right. 3 lane maps right. IW just sucked at it. It's also tough because all of the studios throw stuff back and forth so often. We're talking right now about the rumors that MW3 maps from its DLC season might be being thrown either already in the game in BO6 at launch or in the post-launch, right? And we would have no idea. And, you know, someone who is unaware of that rumor might look at that map and attribute it to Treyarch, but when in reality, some Sledgehammer dev worked on it, right? I think there's a lot of maps like that. Stuff that Raven helped out with. Stuff that Sledgehammer helped out with. That because it was in an IW game, gets, like, labeled an IW product, you know? And I wonder, like, is there just, like, one dev, one, like, lead dev that is in charge of, like, certain maps, and he made 7 maps over the course of, like, 2 or 3 years that ended up in different games, and, like, they're all the maps that we hate or something? I don't know. It's hard to, like, attribute to, like, a specific studio ever with this game. Because, like, as far as I'm aware, that's always, like, High Moon and Raven working on it, regardless of what studio is running the core game, right? So, in theory, the same people worked on the MW3 campaign and this campaign. But yet, somehow, night and day. One's amazing, one's not amazing. So, like, there's something else going on there. I don't know. I don't know where I got off on this weird fucking tangent. I don't even have a point, really. I just want to eat Halloween candy. Yeah, The Office. That's where all the action happened. But I enjoyed the opposite side of the map. The opposite side of the map was good. You just post up with a sniper and get anyone in that little office. Scott is about having fun, not just this boring lane map design or comp play. Yeah, this game is about having fun is a really good way of putting it. And it sounds dumb to even say that, to put it out, because it's like, of course, the point of this game is to have fun. It's a game. But, like I was saying kind of at the top of the stream, talking about the campaign, games have started to evolve. To where, like, you have almost different genres. Well, obviously you have different genres, but there are some movies you go to turn your brain off, and, you know, Fast and the Furious. Turn your fucking brain off, watch some cool explosions. Holy shit, that was badass. I'm fucking amped, right? Other movies, I don't know, Schindler's List. Make you think, make you feel, like, oh, you know, I don't like the Holocaust. I don't know. You know, you completely different emotions being had there, right? I feel like games as an art medium, in addition to having like that scale of like emotions, right? This game can be funny, this game can be serious, this game can be whatever. Fun is also kind of like a scale in that, you know? Some games are just not fun. And that's almost the point. I don't know, like, The Last of Us comes to mind. Like, The Last of Us 2 is a very depressing game. It's almost like purposefully depressing. I don't know. The point is, the difference between like this game and like a 2019 or really any other IW title of the last like little bit is that like they recognize that they're a video game and they go fun first over everything else. Nothing. I mean, not that nothing else matters, but fun factor is number one. Whereas I feel like an IW led game usually some other component of immersion or atmosphere or something would trump fun. You know, I mentioned it at the beginning. Things like in the campaign, not having animations for opening a door or opening vents or climbing in and out of vehicles. Like, that's something that IW would always animate out. It's a whole thing. You're trying to be immersed. Here, they're just like, no, it's a fucking video game. The window's just going to open, you know? This game feels like Treyarch set out to develop an action movie and nailed it. It's good. That's where I was headed. Yeah, this game is Fast and the Furious. There's the point is to make you feel like a badass, to make you feel like you are a Black Ops soldier. It's about vibes, this game. One thing I kind of don't get about Treyarch is their love for sniper towers. Firing Range, Cartel, Madagascar, other map from Cold War, and Crisis all have one. That's interesting. I never thought about that. Is there one here? Let me see. I'm trying to think. I don't think there is. So Pens is one of the two maps in Vanguard I dislike. What was the other one? Castle? I don't know. Is it awesome? You bet. Dude, it's so great. I know I'm repeating myself, but, you know, people come in and out, so... Like, this game just feels loved. It's got the sauce. It feels like there's actual people on the other side of this thinking about, like, hey, how is this contributing to the game? You know, is this new game mode good? Like, how can we make this thing better and more fun? And, like, everything has an air of quality to it, of quality control that, like, I don't think we've seen in a while. Is it goofy as fuck to drive off a rooftop and stick 50 zombies into a jet engine in a bowling alley? Yes. Yes, it is. So is the next stream going to be a campaign spoiler zone? I think so. You know what? Yeah, let's do a stream maybe Monday. Should we stream Monday? Yeah. I'm going to pencil that in. Hold on. Campaign. Stream. Yeah, let's do that. And then maybe I'll, like, I'll play through a couple missions. We'll talk about, campaign group therapy. Group therapy implies that, like, we all have, like, somehow PTSD from it. It's such a good campaign, man. I love it. First campaign that so I did the New Zealand thing. I flew to New Zealand. But I could only do that, at least in the past, I was only ever able to do it on Xbox. So I didn't even try it with my PS4 or PS5. I still don't even know if that would work. But because of that, I played it 12 hours early or whatever. The day before, starting at 7 a.m. Started at 7 a.m. on my Xbox. Finished at like 3, 4, somewhere in there. Very next day, I find, like, I get the game on PlayStation, right? Now, like, it finally unlocked for me. Immediately play the campaign again, because now I don't have the save file, so I have to replay the campaign. First COD campaign that I've played twice before really diving into multiplayer. I was, like, level, like, 12. No prestige, nothing. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to replay the fucking campaign. It was so good. It's great. Love it. Good campaign. PS6 is a kind of COD game. Impressed me when I realized I only have a 1-year life cycle. Yeah. Hopefully, and I believe the rumor mill now is that next year will be another half year. Like MW23. But that they may have learned from their mistakes with 23. And instead of nixing all the old content, they might just build on top of it. That said, though, those are the rumors. I believe someone high up at Microsoft or Activision, can't remember who, came out and said that even though they've been acquired, they still plan on doing yearly releases. And something like what I just described clearly is not a yearly release. Like that's some kind of other thing, you know? So I don't know. There's not a lot of evidence pointing to that outside of, like, leakers just being like, this is what they're talking about. So there's some hope. We'll see. I'm just really, really excited to see what they can do with the live seasons. I really hope they don't pull an MW22 and season 1 is like 2 maps and Warzone integration or some shit. And it's like, oh, man. He's such a letdown. Subsonic feels like a watered-down Hangar 18. Aesthetically, yeah. Dude, I forgot about Hangar 18. Oh, such a good map. Little Groom Lake. Wait a minute. Was that map Hangar 18? Was that released first or Moon? It would have been Hangar 18, actually, right? Because Moon came in the final DLC. That was all zombies. Excuse me. Sorry, we were talking about earlier any maps that started in zombies and came to multiplayer. And I thought I just stumbled upon one, but I guess not. So I was thinking the only COD game since like BO2 where every single mode is actually excellent. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Groston House in World War II. Yeah, Groston House, and there's a map in BO4 that I thought was BO3. There's a multiplayer map in BO4 that's like a cut out section of Der Eisendrache. Those are the two that we came up with. Yeah, but you know what, Kieran? Like, is this the first year that all 3 modes are solid? Like 8 out of 10 plus? Like, let's see. I mean, last year, right? Last year the campaign was bad, so that's out. Year before that, third mode was bad, right? Spec Ops, not very good. Before that was Cold War. Cold War, I think, was a overall meh across the board. Personally, I would say the campaign wasn't very good. I would say, like, I would give every single mode in Cold War like a 6 out of 10. Maybe multiplayer gets a 7. Before that was 2019. Co-op was bad. Before that was BO4. No campaign. Before that was World War II. World War II, I think, had decent zombies, but not very great. Man, and that brings us back, like, to 2017? What was before that? Let's go full 10 years. IW was before that. IW, no one liked the multiplayer. I don't even know if there was a Oh, no, yeah, duh. IW Zombies. BO3 was before that. Campaign was bad. Before that was AW. Exo Zombies. No one really liked. I shouldn't say no one liked, but very, very forgettable. Yeah, and that brings us back 10 years. Damn, yeah, I didn't even think about that. This is the first year in a long-ass time that all three are fucking phenomenal. I just want to be a superhero and pull off cool diving skills, but I feel some of the maps just weren't made for it. Pull off cool driving kills. Wait. What? I might be lost. I don't know what we're talking about now. Campaign stuff? All right, one more Kit Kat. By that, I mean 4 more Kit Kats. Because they're tiny. They're ones. I got to get a full Kit Kat's 4. So I'd like to see Launch come back. That's interesting. It was only at night in BO4? I did not know that. Cold is a solid 6 out of 10 for sure. Just Matt, I like the campaign more than this one. Oh, interesting. I think Cold War, the campaign let me down so much because I'm such a huge Mason fan that when I heard that Mason was going to be in the game, I was like, hell yeah. But one, they recasted him. Did not sound like the same. Sam Worthington just cannot be topped, apparently. They also recasted Woods. Completely, like, changed that vibe. There's a whole, like, segment in that campaign where the two of them, like, just like the old days or whatever. And it's like, y'all weren't there. You aren't the real ones. And so when they weren't as involved in the campaign as I thought they would be, it really disappointed me. I didn't like the need for 2 endings. That was really strange. Like, why include the second ending where you could just kill everybody? As like an actual choice, not like a hidden thing. And I felt like the campaign itself just ended. Just like, there it goes. There's no, like, proper build-up like there is in BO6. Or in a lot of, like, classic CODs. A Mason works with stone, and Woods have sticks. Sticks and stones. I just figured that out. You might be the only one to figure it out. I don't think that's what they were going for. But I love the way that your brain works. Berlin Wall really should have been remade for Cold War. It was in the campaign and zombies. It was already a BO1 DLC map. Why not bring it back? Dude, I love Ubon. Ubon was a solid map. The zombie map Mauerdir Toten. That was Berlin Wall, right? I'm surprised because, like, a lot of the zombies maps in that game went across. It was zombies, multiplayer, and campaign, right? Forsaken was on all 3. I think Firebase was too, right? Everything but Mauer. The goddamn onion, Mason. You should know that. Yeah. And it's like, that just doesn't land. It's not y'all. Woods, at least, is passable. But whoever the new Mason is, they didn't tell him that he has an accent. I mean, I guess everyone has an accent. But, like, he has the wrong accent. You know? Really hoping we see Kowloon again. Works so great with Omni Movement. Yes! Yeah, we were talking about Kowloon before. Adding the zip lines into this, I think would also be really cool. I think it'd be great. I was really hoping there would be more post-content for single player with Bell. Still not sure how I feel about Case. Yeah, they've never really done single player DLC. I'd be down for some, for this game especially. It's probably not lucrative, though. I mean, if GTA can't fucking do it. Even Anytown, USA. Yeah. Yeah, Forsaken America. Yeah, and then there was Firebase Z. Then that Vietnam mission in the campaign and an Apocalypse. Trying to think. I guess that's only 2 out of 4, right? Because D Machine, I don't think was in multiplayer or the campaign, right? Where did that line, "I'm a goddamn onion," was made? Thought that was a good line to write. Who thought that was a good line to write? Yeah, it. Again, it's like that. It's the quippiness that I was talking about, like Vanguard has. Like they write like it's a fucking Marvel movie sometimes. It's like that was clearly like, "I'm a goddamn onion, Mason," and then pause for laugh track, you know? "Onions don't count for shit in the jungle. This is pasta, baby." That would have been just as good. If he said that, and then Bell had, like, the option to say, like, "Bro, did you just have a fucking stroke?" 10 out of 10 game for me. It's weird. I feel like they do this. By the way, everything I'm about to say, I don't think applies really to BO6. I think BO6 did a good job of, like, reining it in. There's, like, an air of, like, trying too hard about everything. Old school Woods was cool. He didn't know he was cool. You know what I mean? Old school Ghost was cool. He didn't know he was cool. That's the difference. Woods just was back in the day. He wasn't making jokes. I mean, sometimes he was, but he was being authentic. He was just kind of like doing cool shit because he's a cool guy. Ghost was doing cool shit because he's a cool guy who wears a fucking mask. In the new one, Ghost has a fucking morning makeup routine that he has to go through. And it's like, that's not cool. The cool part about Ghost was he's a ghost. Ooh, spooky. It wasn't that he cares so much about what other people think of him, clearly, that he needs to hide his entire fucking identity. Like, and then that plays into the fucking story. Why hide your fucking identity? Why write in this whole thing about, oh, no one knows who this guy is. He's a ghost. That's textbook, set up and punchline. You need to do something with that fact. Why are you just setting it up? Sorry, I'm getting heated about the Modern Warfare story now. BO6 feels like it was more tightly written with their characters. I like every character compared to the new 141. I agree. I know we said Monday we were going to do a campaign stream. But real quick, just on the characters thing, the only character I did not feel like had enough was Felix. it felt like Felix, like there might have been a cut mission in there. Because you start, you recruit two people. You recruit Sev and Felix, like right when you get to the safe house, right? So it's early in the game. I'm not super spoiling anything. And you go off and you do a mission to get Sev, and you recruit her, get her back to base, and then Felix is also there now. And it really feels like we needed another mission, like a mission going to find Felix and like setting up who that guy is and like what he's all about. Because if not, he just kind of appears. And he has like some slight story stuff later. You know, I'm not going to super get into it, but like it really would have been nice to set all of that up previous and then see it follow through. Because what results in what it results in is Marshall is a really cool new character that they develop, and Sev is a really cool new character that they develop, and Felix is just fucking there, you know? It's weird. I thought Felix was the guy tied up in brick in the wall, Cold War. Shit, what an origin. You guys reckon Ghost Wars mask? Yeah. He showed up in all. He showed up thinking it was an interview or an audition. He sang a little musical number too. Wasn't Felix not a multiplayer character? Who's in the game and part of the new team? Is Sev? It's just Marshall, right? Marshall and Woods are the only two members of the team, isn't it? Yeah, gotta have some operators for the season. That's true. It's more funny because Harper in BO2 calls Woods a vegetable for being crippled. Oh, the onion part. Shit, that is a good connection. I never made it. Yeah, I am really curious though where the story's gonna go. If there's gonna be a story in the post-launch, or if they're just setting up BO7. Regardless, I'm done with my candy for now. I can't eat another Twizzler. Maybe we can have Mason return again. It'd be nice. I'd love to see Mason return again. We'll talk about that and a lot more though on our stream on Monday. For now, though, I'm going to call it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been really fun. I got a brand new video coming out tomorrow. It's a sponsored video, actually. First sponsored video that I have ever done, I think, at least on this channel. So I appreciate it if you go over and watch it and click on the link. Let them know that I'm a good upstanding citizen. That I'm making the money, or at least impressions, maybe. That'll be out tomorrow. I was going to make a tour of Nuketown for like early next week, but can't use it in private matches, so there'll be a different video instead. I got like 4 different ideas. I just gonna have to find one. So another video next week. And we'll be doing this campaign stream, I think, on Monday. So be on the lookout for that. I think it'll be fun just to shoot the shit about the campaign for a while, because there is a lot to talk about. I don't have any water in here. God dang it. Yeah, that's all I got. Wait, I wasn't paying attention. Too late. Rewind it, or you're gonna fail the class. What about a sponsored video? Pay attention to it. No, just sponsored videos coming out tomorrow. I think it's a really good video. I mean, I know I'm being paid to say that, but it's a good video. Yeah. All right. I'll see you guys in the next one. It's Twitch you can't rewind on. Yeah, that's why I don't stream on Twitch. I fucking hate that. There's so much about Twitch I do not like. I like YouTube. Anyway, that's all. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!